Yes, sir. Shout to Jay. Shout to all the exclusive members. Shout to Mr. Brown Hornet 975. Great to see you, brother. All the members, all the moderators in here. Shout to Mr. Rolando J. Rios. I switched it to the member only live stream last minute. Shout out to brother Jay. Due to the fact, shout out to brother Josh, Deshaun, Santiago, Jackson, all you brothers in here who are members, all the brothers who are moderators. I appreciate you. Listen, I will continue to do these exclusive live streams for members only. Now you can see me. Okay, you can see me, you can hear me chat, but as far as commenting, like a lot of men want to do, and they have the urge to ask a ton of questions and boom, 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 without ever supporting or donating or becoming an exclusive member, what's going to happen is that's not, well, I should say that's not going to happen. Okay, now it won't be like this all the time, but this is what's going to cause men to say, hey, if I have the urge to support an OnlyFans woman, or if I have the urge to support or compliment or give a random female a like, then I should be inclined to support brothers like Darius or whoever that is giving us the wisdom. So yes, you can see us, you can see me, you can see the brothers, but you won't be able to comment this go round. But hey, if you would like to become an exclusive member for $10, here's the link. There you go. Shout out to brother John Ham. Thank you for contributing. Listen, this is going to be a really good live stream, man. So again, there's a link if you want to become an exclusive member. Guys, we're entering the new year, new mindset, man. Okay? This live stream is very important because women are taking advantage of you guys. They're getting over on you. And I'm tired of hearing and I'm tired of seeing guys getting done dirty. I'm tired of hearing, I'm tired of seeing so many different boys and men of all ages, shout to G Money, saying, man, I really like the girl, or I was trying to get her to hang out, I was trying to get her to go on a date, I was trying to get her to do all these different things, and she just played me. Listen, you guys gotta understand, the vast majority of women you will encounter have no remote interest in you. I said this on a previous live stream a couple years ago. They have no interest in you at all, but their interest is self-serving. So you have to weed these women out. I'm talking about really fast. You got to cut these women off like quick, because the vast majority of women, they're just here to serve themselves. Shout out to Artists of Procedure. Great to see you, brother Ralphie. Shout out to Boosty Coyote. All the brothers are we got men here supporting today. He says, hey, started to finally get my driver's license for more revenue. Still struggle with no FAP. I just don't have much to do, even with driving and working out. Can't wait to go to school or a more busy job. That's great, man. I love to hear updates, because Artist of Procedure, he always gives me updates on things that he's progressing towards. He might be struggling a little bit, but hey, he's not just one supporting, but he's coming here for help, for guidance, for assistance. And here's the thing. I don't want this to be a haven for men to complain and whine and say, well, a woman, they don't like me. They think I'm ugly. I don't have the jawline. No, we're going to look for things, look for solutions. Thank you, Artists of Procedure. So here's the thing. When it comes to women, you have to realize not all, but the vast majority are here to take advantage of you and use you and do different things. Shout out to Mr. Deshaun Santiago. Quick Water Fund contribution. Thank you for contributing to the Fiji Water Fund. All you men who are supporting, keep doing it on this wonderful Sunday. Listen, we entered in the new year on a different note. Shout out to Brown Hornet 975, another donation for the night. Thank you, Brown Hornet. Let's get it down into it, man. We're gonna take some calls in a little bit down the road. Women try to use you in 3 different ways. Shout out to Mr. Michael Suludika. Hope I pronounced that right. Thoughts on marriage? That's pretty broad, right? Here's the thing: when it comes to marriage, I personally think, and this is my humble opinion, or I'm not even necessarily humble about it. The vast majority of how about this? I've never had a man straight up come to me, whether they were a family member of mine or just a man in general. They've never told me, "Hey, get married. It's a great thing to do." I've never had a man straight up tell me that. Right? How about, hey guys, all you guys supporting and donating? Shout out to the brother who contributed 10 shekels. Make sure you become an exclusive member of the channel for $9.99 a month. You guys understand? Have you guys ever heard a man say, "Yeah, hey, go get married, man. I have a lot of fun." I've never heard a man praise marriage. But I can say this. Hey, shout out to the Fiji Water Fund, man. Hey, listen. We did have a juice fund many moons back, right? But we switched it to the Fiji Water Fund due to the fact that I'm consuming more healthier things. The content I listen to, the things that I put in my body, mind, body, spirit, that's what I want you guys to do. Shout out to all the men who are donated, man. Here's the thing, and I appreciate it. What's funny is every man has it. But it's up to you to find it in your heart of hearts to say, you know what, I appreciate the content. My job is to not sit here and make you guys contribute. Well, my job here is to give you guys wisdom, guidance. We have a good laugh. We have a good time. And however you want to contribute, that's what you want to do. Right? So when it comes to this marriage thing, I've never heard a man say he loved it. Matter of fact, I've been in contact with a lot of different dudes, and they was like, "Man, I got to go home to the missus." I never forget, it was this one who was really cool. He actually wished me Merry Christmas out of the blue a couple days ago. He was like, "Yo, Darius, man, we supposed to, hang out and go eat some wings and have a drink after the game because we was in a rec league, in a men's league." And this happened like just before COVID. And he just couldn't do it. I'm like, "Why, dude? Why you can't go?" He's like, "Man, my woman want me to come home." And I'm like, "Dude, you can't go. Where can you go?" And he was always stressing about his woman. His woman didn't allow him to do anything. His woman had him locked up in basically a ball and chain. And that's how a lot of married dudes are. Guys, you gotta understand something. Let me keep this frank and 100 with you. No man. Okay, let me say this. The only men who really want to get married are the men who can't get sex on a consistent basis. I'll say that one more time. Now, not all men, but the only men who really want to get married or have a girlfriend for that matter are men who, number one, have never really been in a relationship, and two, they never had a girlfriend. And they can't get sex they can't get women like on a consistent basis. So what they do is they try to get married and latch onto that guy, or onto that woman. A lot of dudes don't have any charisma, any real confidence, so they think that, man, I'm approaching 40 years old. I'm approaching 30, so I got to get married because I ain't trying to die alone. I ain't trying to. No. That's a big reason why a lot of men get married. Now, yes, dudes want stable household with their offspring, but you got to take into account of this. You're not necessarily in control of your offspring. When, let's say you're married, and when you have children or a child, your woman is basically in control of you. This is why women want kids. This is why women want you to knock them up so bad or get married, because they know they got control. Period. And when it comes to marriage, and I did a video on the Darius Media Network channel. I just put it up today. Most women, they don't even like marriage. They just want the benefits of being married. I'll say it again. Women want the benefits of being married. They don't want to please you. They don't want to make you happy. For the most part, not all women, but the vast majority of women don't really like having sex with their husbands. It's sad, man. Like I kid you not. Like it's so sick. The vast majority of married couples, the wives don't even like having sex with their husband. They don't even like being around them. Like, guys, I've been at the park. I've been doing this and out and about, and I've just overheard conversations of women talking bad about their husbands, man. putting their husbands down and just, oh, he gets my, I don't get, like, he gets on my nerves, and I don't, like, all types of stuff. I'm like, y'all women married, these husbands giving y'all a great lifestyle, these husbands providing for y'all, doing all these different things, paying the bills, and yet y'all complaining. Y'all don't want to have sex with him. Y'all think he's disgusting. This is why, like, being married, it's like, dude, it's so many women that disrespect they husband. Now I see it I see it all the time. I'm on social media. Females be like, it's so much stuff that I see, guys. It's just crazy. Like, family members, friends, people, or not saying friends, people that I used to associate with on Facebook. I just look at, like, and the wives just dogging them out. The wives posting disrespectful memes. The wives posting things about, like, what they want out of their man. Like, just like subliminal stuff. It's like, man, just thinking of all that stuff. It's like, and I don't try to, like, discourage a man from doing something. I try to enlighten them. But I can say this: most men who are married, they're miserable. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Not all men, but the vast majority. So you guys can take it how you want to with that. I can, go down different, avenues and routes when it comes to marriage. But listen, women lose interest in sex once you guys, like, really get married, because she's like, dude, she already got the ring. There's nothing in a marriage contract that says, it just says "to death do us part," and women still break that contract. But what happens is, when people get married, men and women, there's nothing in the contract that says, oh, the man is allowed or has ownership of your body. There's nothing in the contract that says a man or the husband is guaranteed sex anytime he wants to. There's no guarantee for that. So you're already playing yourself right there. Like, straight up. You're already playing yourself. How much percentage of your check you should save? You should save a pretty good amount. I'll say, what, 20? You should save at least 20% of your check. And that's very doable. Right? So when it comes to the whole marriage thing, it's a lot to unpack. But, man, I see it from, like, my own eyes. You can do it. I mean, depending on what you spend the money, you could. My dad used to always say, you should make 3 times your rent or mortgage. So let's say your rent is like $1,000. You should be making at least $3,000 a month. Let's say your mortgage is $1,500. You should be making at least $4,500 per month. That is very doable. Right? Shout out to we got a new exclusive member, Mr. Harley. Welcome to the Apex Predators. See, I think this is what's going to get guys to become Apex Predators. When we close off that chat and guys like, hey, why can't I comment? I can't ask no question. Listen, this is going to get guys to want to be part of something great and support as well. So shout out to Brother Harley. Guys, if you like to become an Apex Predator member, here's the link. It's all up to you, or the link is up top, pinned somewhere. I can't see it, but you can see it. So when it comes to these marriages and stuff, like, I see dudes, man, suffering, yo. Shout out to all the new members, man. Guys, remember, we do have a live stream, a member only live stream on the 1st of the month. Well, we doing a raffle, and we do it by way of, like, Jeopardy. So I'll have the Jeopardy music going, if you guys don't remember, from my main channel, and we'll do a gift card raffle. And whoever wins is to any store you guys want. The winner wants. This for any member. So this is another perk. Also, another benefit for being an Apex Predator member. Go to the community tab, Brother Harley and everybody else. Make sure you give me your Twitter or Instagram handle or @name so I can follow you on social media. That's only for the members. All right? So there are benefits for doing this. I like to give back. So here's the thing. As far as attention, let's stick to the live stream, or the lecture, I should say. Women love your attention. Number one. Let's talk about women take advantage of you. Women know, guys, you got to be up on game. They know all the crafty ways to sucker you in for attention. Oh, I'm busy this week, but maybe next week. I'll let you know, but I'll let you. All those little different ways. Then you just keep talking to them. They would never let you know. Like straight up. This is what and it's crazy. The vast majority of women will do this. I can say this, man. Let me say this. This is gonna sound crazy to you guys, but I'm gonna keep 100. In the United States, because I've been all over overseas, but in the United States, the vast majority of women I've had sex with, I ignored. Now I didn't ignore them like, oh, oblivious. We exchanged contact information. We talking. I probably tried to set something up, but they was like, I was like, hey, let's get together and hang out Tuesday. Let's get together and hang out Saturday. Oh, I got something going on. I got to check, and they gave me some goofy vague answer. So what I did, as soon as they gave me the answer, I didn't reply back like, okay, cool. Like some dudes say, okay, just let me know. Or, okay, so what about this day? I don't even do none of that. What I do is I just cut it off. This is next level game. I just don't say anything. I let them send the last message. So what happens is they don't hear from me. So when they go back to text me, they look like, okay, what was the last message this guy sent me? So when she looks, she's like, oh, he sent me like to hang out. So what she'll do is she'll be inclined to text you and say, hey, what you up to? You want to hang out and all stuff like that. The vast majority of women I've smashed, I kid you not. I was trying to set something up and and here's the thing. It's so sick, but it's just how women are. Women want to be with the guy who doesn't want to be with them. So you can honestly be straight up with them. But what'll happen is women be like, oh, they'll like decline or give you a soft passive rejection. And then they'll try to keep talking to you. But then when you just leave them alone and don't say nothing, then they'll be like, okay, hey, let's hang out. And they try to give you sex. So women have a lot of different crafty ways of using you for attention, man. Shout out to Mr. Deshaun Santiago one more time for the water fund. Guys, make sure you contribute to the Fiji Water Fund today. Shout out to Mr. Sidetrack. Shout out to all the Zaz tonight. How to do. Thank you for contributing to the Juice Fund. He or she who cares the least wins. Shout out to my love the elephant. It's guys, your attention that you give these women, it's gonna have to be like, I'll be 32 January 2nd. So I've been in this thing for a while. The amount of attention you're gonna have to give women is so small. And a lot of guys think, well, if I don't give her enough attention, she's gonna leave me. Then she's gonna leave you anyway, whether you give her attention or not. Like straight up, like she gonna leave you anyway for something goofy. So you guys have to watch and be mindful of how much you talk to women, like the texting. I don't even talk to these women on the phone. I don't FaceTime. I don't do any of that because it's all for attention. It's not maybe how to do, it's what it is. Attention is our power. And women want that. Like women, guys, attention is like sex for women. Just imagine women have like, dude, I kid you not. They have like 5, 10, 15, 20 dudes, man, at a time. Hey, good morning, beautiful. Hey, like talking to them, blowing them up. Text them how they date. That's why I don't respond to that. I don't care, because it's honestly, she could care less about my day. Only thing she's doing is seeking attention. That's it. The vast majority of women, what they're trying to do is just seek attention, use you, and string you along. Like women, guys, they're jealous of our time. I think I said this in the previous video. Now everything should be done in moderation. But women are jealous of a man's time. Women know that, man, I'm running out of time in my life. So let me try to get as many guys as I can to talk to and to string along so I can feel important. And then she just got you on the hook. She literally puts you, women put guys in a mental straitjacket every millisecond of the day. Not even half second, every millisecond. They try to put you in a mental straitjacket so they can keep talking to you. Here's the thing, they'll try to make you feel guilty. So like women are notorious for doing this on dating apps. That's why I don't deal with those things anymore. What happened is you like, hey, okay, text me. And then she'll say, oh, how about we get to know each other more on here? She's trying to put you in a mental straitjacket. I just unmatch, block. Like straight up. Like these women, all they want to do for the most part is be valued and be wanted. You got women, and you got to be careful of this. Even if you ignore women, what'll happen is she'll come back and she'll get mad because it's guys, listen, man, it's so sick. Let me tell you something. Let's say, like, you texted a woman, you say, hey, when you free? And she says, oh, maybe next week or something like that. You say, okay, cool. Let me know when you're free. Let me know what day you're free. We get together and hang out. What she'll do is say, okay, cool. Then she'll text you like 3-4 days later. Hey, what's up? And in your mind, you think, okay, cool. It's been 3-4 days. I told her to text me, let me know what day you're free so we can hang out. She texts you 3-4 days later, right? This is how sneaky women are with the attention. You like, oh, hey, what's up? Then you think she want to hang out. You say, okay, hey, you ready? You want to hang out? She like, oh, I gotta check. I don't know. Or you text her, hey, you want to hang out? Then what she'll do with you, she'll ghost you because she's mad. Guys, man, it's sick because she's mad because she can't get your attention. So what she'll do, she'll text you, and then she'll just ghost you. And you're like, what the heck? Because she mad because she couldn't put you in a mental straitjacket and you was up on game. Guys, you got to understand, man, these women just running around, just stringing dudes along, literally the bait and switch. You know how many women I had to do that stuff to? They tried to do that to me. I never forget, guys. It was so bogus. It was this chick I was talking to. And I don't know if we hung out or not, but I never forget, it was so long ago. A while back. She texted me. This how when it comes to attention, it's everything. This woman texted me, good morning, right? I never forget. And she had an iPhone. So I text her like 20 minutes later when I seen it. Hey, how's it going? You know how when you send it through iPhone, it says delivered? It didn't say delivered. I'm like, that's kind of weird. So it just went through green. I just, whatever, delete the thread. This girl calls me the next day. It was like at night. Never forget. Calls me. 703, yeah. Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? I'm like, and I happened to pick up. I wasn't going to pick up. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, oh, I'm doing great. I haven't heard from you in a while. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, I thought you forgot about me. I'm like, no, I'm just, doing some things, running some errands. And I'm like, hey, I'm like, let's get together. It was like a Tuesday or Wednesday. She's like, okay, cool, I'm down. She's like, okay, text me your address. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I tried to text you yesterday. It didn't go through. She's like, oh, okay. That's kind of weird. I don't know. All right. So send me a text. Send me your address. Hung up. Text her again. Kid you not. Text her my address. Still didn't go through. It still didn't say deliver, like for you guys at iPhone. It didn't say deliver. I'm like, did this? And I'm thinking, it never been done to me. This is next level game stuff. I'm like, this girl actually blocked me. I'm like, that's weird. So when I tried to send it to her, my address, it went through green. I said, let me just call back. So I called like 5 minutes later, went straight to voicemail. Yo, man, these chicks, man, they do you dirty. Like, when I say it was so dirty, man, like, guys, when I say I've been in the game, man, I've been in the field. Stop listening to these other dudes that be talking about, listen, I got battle wounds and battle scars. I'm surprised I'm not going bald. These women, like, I've never been done like or to that level. I'm like, what's the point? And I was looking like, all she wanted to do is feel important. All she wanted to do was feel wanted. This is what I tell you guys. The attention junkies that women are, it's so sick. Now every woman wants attention, but some of them are like on a scale from 1 to 10. They're like a 10. They'll do anything they want. They can. It's crazy. I got another quick story. Shout out to Mr. Artist of Procedure. I'm scared of false allegations. 20-year-old girls, the craziest. I'll always going by my nickname messaging or messing with them, not even the same city. I don't blame you, Artist of Procedure. Because listen, a false allegation, I talked to me and I've had a guy close to me go through that, even though he was proved, not guilty. It's sad. College girls most notorious. Shout out to Michael. Thank you for contributing. Got one more story how a woman tried to use me for attention. I never forget. It was so sick, man. It never been done like that to me. This one chick, we supposed to hang out, right? It was like on a Saturday, I think. I said, all right, cool, we'll do Saturday at like 5 p.m. She's like, okay, cool, yeah. Right? I tried to text her, the morning of the Saturday, hey, we still on? Didn't get no text message back. It just went through deliver. I said, all right, you know what? Here go another chick. I let it go. This girl called me at 7 p.m. We supposed to hang out Saturday, at 5 p.m. She called me at 7 p.m., right? But here's the thing. She called me. I wish I could show you guys. It was so dirty. She called me, hung up. Called me, hung up. Called me, hung up. So you guys know in the call logs, it says like you called or like missed call. But she it never went through to me. So it's like if you call like boom, boom, boom. So what she did was, I kid you not, I was like, we supposed to hang out at 5. She texted me, hey, what's up? She was like, I didn't hear. She's like, I tried to call you. But she it never went through to me. So I said, really? I didn't get, and I'm thinking like, I didn't even get a call. Now I'm thinking like, my phone must be off. So then she texted me the screenshot of her calling at like 4:45, 4:46, 4:48. And I'm looking like, that's kind of odd. And I'm looking at my service provider. I'm looking like, that's weird. Then I said, no, I'm not. This is a new phone. I'm not crazy. I'm like, man, get this out of here. And she's like, yeah, I did. That's because she called and act like she did, but she just pressed the hang up button real quick. So then she sent it to me so she can act like that, oh yeah, I called you, but you didn't get it, but I really didn't call. Guys, I'm telling you, man, this attention junkies is so sick, yo. When I say it's sick, these chicks are sick, dude. The way these women try to get attention from you, it's so diabolical. Because think about this, guys. The reason why it's so diabolical, shout out to Mr. How to Do for contributing. Thank you, How to Do. Women, okay, just think about sex with us, guys. Honestly, we don't care about really being in a relationship. So if a woman will ask us, so what are you looking for? You're like, oh, I want to get to know a good, genuine girl. I want to see where things go. Hopefully, I would want something long term, something serious. Hopefully, if I meet the right girl, that'd be good. In her mind, she's like, oh, he's looking for something long term. And then when you smash the chick and you ain't trying to deal with her or be with no more, that's like a smack in her face. That's like a rejection to her. That's like you played her. That's the same way how women see it. How women do us. They play us for attention because they know we want to smash and hook up and have sex. And then they ghost us. And it's like, haha, they run off and like little kids, man. Like, I'm serious. This is why I never take women serious. I never take them serious. Now, I do have a good time with them. We have and everything like that. But as far as taking them serious, guys, it's almost like society has given women rights but no responsibilities. It's that's how it is. When it comes to the dating and mating, it's like I have a good time. I enjoy interacting with them, but when it comes down to taking them serious, don't do that. Don't and if you do take them serious, make sure you're getting something out of it. Make sure you get the more bang for your buck. Guys, if you like to contribute via PayPal or Cash App or Venmo, all 100% proceeds will go to me. I'll put the links up. Support me on this wonderful Sunday. See, when a woman votes for anything, it's for her benefit. It's for the female collective. When a man votes, he's thinking about family. He's thinking about growth. Everybody. He's thinking about building. He's not like what man actually votes for. Like, oh, I'm voting for myself. See, that's the thing about men and women voting. Women will always vote for the female collective. What's in it for them for the next 4 years, for the next 8 years, for the next 10, 20 years. That's how women think. Women don't even think about voting to help men's rights and the legal system or or whatever that stuff. This is why a lot of men's rights activists be so mad because they don't, they're like, man, we getting shafted, man. We getting the short end of the stick. What about like these women don't care? No, they don't care because they don't want to put y'all in that position, right? So that's the first way women use you for attention. The second way women use you for attention is through your bread, man. That's why I tell y'all, listen, I had a consultation with a guy a couple weeks ago, and I told a few of my clients, I said, listen, when you go out to hang out anywhere, the only thing I want you to bring is money to get into the place and money to buy yourself 2 drinks and maybe some food. And bring your driver's license. Other than that, leave your credit cards, leave your debit cards, leave your wallet at home. That's the only thing you need to bring. Bring you a few dollars to get in, buy you a couple of drinks and maybe something to eat. Make sure your gas tank filled up because a lot of dudes, they simp so hard. Shout out to Mr. Henry for contributing via PayPal. Thank you, Henry. What dudes simp so hard and they just can't control themselves when it comes to interacting with women. So what they do is they just say, man, I got to spend money. I got to break bread. I got to do all these different things so she can like me. And because many dudes have been conditioned that, man, a woman won't like me unless I'm giving her something. A woman won't want to be around me unless I'm providing her something, unless I'm opening my wallet. That's why a lot of dudes, guys, you see a lot of dudes who comment like on videos. Like if I say, if I make a video like the number one attractive quality a man can exude, right? Or if I put the top 3 things women want from men, you got a whole bunch of dudes who will comment who say ATM. She just wants your wallet. She just wants your money, right? You got a whole bunch of dudes who say, oh, she just wants, if I have a big fat wad. And those dudes I know for a fact don't have much charisma or confidence. They don't know how to really get women and turn them on and interact with them. So what they think is, oh, I got to spend money all the time. And that's where the vast majority of men go wrong at. Because most men, they never had a woman truly desire them sexually for them. Like most men haven't. It's crazy, man. Most men. Shout out to Mr. Benjamin Faircloth. Darius, you ever had a woman call you her soulmate, then drift off to someone else after a few months? I had the women tell me like she loved me and stuff. Like a couple women, like 3 women, like I love you and like I enjoy being with you, and then they drift off because you gotta understand. Shout out to Mr. Benjamin Faircloth. Benjamin, make sure you become a exclusive member, man. I want more of you guys to become exclusive members for your benefit. I know you want to comment, don't you? Hey, make sure, before we continue, let's get this to 175 likes. Give it 175 thumbs up, guys. Let's go. I got another story for you guys. And it's so sick and diabolical, you guys will blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up. 175 likes. Of course. Under 75 likes. Get the story time going. Gotta keep the likes going. Go ahead. Get them likes up, brothers. Shout out to Mr. Josh Timsey. Thank you for helping me to discern the girls who are actually interested in me and the ones who aren't. Shout out to Mr. Brother John Timsey. It's fact, man. Go ahead and get it. 175 likes. Get them thumbs up. Because here's the thing. Oh, let me not talk until we get those likes. Yeah, more game for y'all, man. More game. Here's the thing. This is why I closed the chat to exclusive members only, because it's things like this. We're going to make sure, listen, we're going to make sure you guys support in one way or another. Listen, this channel, I've been deep. Listen, we're not playing no games here. All right, let's continue. Here's the thing, guys. When it comes to a woman using you for money, they don't care about you going broke. They don't care necessarily about you that being your last dollar. They don't care about you being homeless. What they do care about is security. Every woman cares about security. This is why I tell you guys, man, relax. Like, don't spend no money. I keep telling y'all that. Dudes ain't listening. Stop spending money. I tell dudes specifically, the only time you should actually start spending money on a woman is if she's been consistent for 3 months tops. She's been coming through every week consistently, 3 to 4 months. I recommend on the Patreon for 6 months. There's a lot of stuff you can do for free for 6 months. And when she's been consistent, when she's been coming through, when she's been showing up, when she's been putting in work, then okay, you can take her somewhere after 3 to 4 months. You can do something and make sure you do it in moderation. But what a lot of dudes are doing, they meet women on the first day and they try to take her out, man. And women take advantage of you guys, man. Here's my whole thing. I could see if, like, and this is why I recommend dudes don't spend no money on no women right away. That woman has a plethora of options. Guys, give us a thumbs up if you came into the live stream. Just give it a like. I know it's hard for you. I know somebody took their like away, no big deal. It's paramount that you don't spend money on women due to the fact that they are talking to so many different dudes. Like, I can see, let's say I take a woman out to eat tomorrow. Now, when I take her out to eat, she still has a lot of dudes she's talking to. Wherever I met this woman at, she's have ex-boyfriends. She got thirsty beta orbiters. She got dudes who's trying to take her out too, most likely. So what's going to happen is she's going to use you for your free meal, and 9 times out of 10, you ain't getting no sex, and most likely you ain't going to hear from her again. And here's the thing, women have gotten so good at it, they can smile in your face, they can laugh, they can act like they're enjoying the day, and boom, you never hear from them again. You like, man, what happened? That's because when you spend money, especially on the first date, you're already establishing the relationship as being transactional. Already established a relationship as being transactional. And women love taking advantage of it. Women love that. Guys, women don't have no remorse for you. And let's be honest, no woman is going to force you to spend money anyway. So what needs to happen is you need to not spend money in the beginning. Don't let anybody tell you, a real man spends 100%, because we got dudes going around on YouTube and social media talking about, oh yeah, a real man spends 100%. Nah, that's a sucker. That's what suckers do. Trust me. I've been in the game. I've been around pimps. I've been around a lot of women. That's what suckers do. Spend 100%. Spending all the money. Whining and dining while she just there sitting around. Soaking up all of everything. And guess what? She don't got to do nothing. She just give you sex on occasion. Here's the thing. Sex is a mutual benefit anyway. See, when you guys really start interacting with women and you have enough different physical sexual experiences, you start to realize that the vast majority of women aren't willing to bring you anything to your life. Matter of fact, they're not just willing; they just don't know what to bring. So they think, okay, sex is the end all be all. This is why women see me as a dangerous man, because when I talk to you guys about this stuff, sex is not the number one thing for me. Now, of course, sex is good, feels good, but I'm not able to be manipulated by it. I see it as a mutual benefit because she needs my reproductive organ and I need her reproductive organ so things can happen. So why on earth would I be paying for anything? And I try to get guys to see it that way, but too many guys, they just can't tap out of that. They like, I can't see it like that. Shout out to Mr. Samuli Raikkonen for becoming an apex predator. Hey, get this man a hand clap, man. Get his brother a hand clap. Shout out to all the new members, man. We got, I think, what, 2 new members? The goal is to make everybody an apex predator. And heck, if we have to go member-only live streams for the next year or 2, that might be the case. I don't know. It's all up to you. Shout out to Mr. Artist of Procedure. This channel deserves to be supported. People like you made me realize I deserve more respect. Yeah, every man deserves respect. Period. All you men deserve respect. You just have to know how to go about getting it. You have to know how to go about demanding respect. And how you demand respect is specifically for women is you don't allow them to manipulate you with sex. You don't allow them to string you along. You don't allow them to say, oh, you got to buy me a drink first. Yeah, a lot of women do that too. Like, man, when you really think about it, guys, so much money has just been blown on women. Guys, billions of dollars are blown on women each and every year, and they ain't giving no sex to a dude. You got to think all the dinners, all the trips, because women will go on a trip with you too, and then not give you sex. I talk to dudes like that. I have a conversation with men like that. Dudes buying all types of gifts and heels and purses and buying all. You know how many drinks are bought per weekend? Just think about this, guys. Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Let's say, okay, it's 50 states. 50 states, let's say 1,000 men. Let's just say 1,000 men in the state, per state, buys a woman a drink. We all know that Texas is much bigger than Maine, or Texas is bigger than Delaware. So let's say 1,000 men in 50 states every Friday. We ain't talking about Saturday. Every Friday. That's 50,000 men, okay? Hypothetically. We all know it's more. We're going to be easy today. That's 50,000 men who will buy a woman a drink. Now, we all know there's a lot of men who just keep getting women drinks. We all know it's a lot of men that say, oh, let me buy your friend drinks. So let's just keep it easy. Let's say there are 50,000 drinks that are bought and given to women on a Friday. Let's say a shot of tequila, let's say that's what, $8. That's 400,000, that's almost $500,000 that are spent on drinks that men are not going to have sex. It won't lead to anything. It will lead to you getting a number and you not getting a text back. It will lead to you, her giving you a fake number. It will lead to her saying, oh, the music's going and doop, 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 doop. She like, oh, I got a boyfriend. You like, oh, okay. And you done bought her the drink already. You got to think about the guys who buy women drinks, and the women say, hey, I can't hear you. Doop, 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 doop. What'd you say? And she just drinking, and she like, okay, and she just doop, doop, doop. And you like, what's your number? Hey, we should hang out sometime. And you like, she like, so how often do you come here? And you like, I come here like, like once a month, twice a month. Okay, that's awesome. Hey, we gotta connect again. We gotta meet. We gotta hang out again. And like, okay, cool. What's your number? And she look at you like, so where'd you grow up? And you like, fam, I just bought you a drink. What's your number, man? and you start looking like, dude, man, y'all chicks be on some goofy stuff. And the fact of the matter is, these women are getting countless drinks. So I said it was $400,000 on one Friday. How many weeks are in a freaking year? Let's just say it's 12 times 4 weeks. 48 weeks in a year. That's 48 Fridays in a year. Times $400,000. $19.2 million. Women are getting on the drink. And we all know most men buy women. 52 weeks? Okay, forgive me. Over $20 million most likely. Men are just buying all these women, and they ain't getting no sex. They getting a fake number. They getting a number to Pizza Hut. All these different women are leeching off you, man. Do not let them take gas. Don't let them take advantage of you in 2021. Some of you have been used. Listen, you can start fresh. It's time to start fresh. I've been there many moons ago. You give y'all to a certain chick and you break bread, all those different things, and guess what? Let's be honest, your sex drive is so strong. I guess that's the number one crush that we have as a man. Our sex drive and testosterone is so high that we like, man, you think like, okay, I guess I give her, I pay one of her bills, hopefully she give me sex. Okay, I buy her a drink or two or three, and hopefully she give me her number. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, it never materializes how you want it to. So heck, why not just say, you know what, cut it. Here's the thing, even if you do get sex after you pay her bill, you'll get sex once, maybe twice, and then she won't ask for you something else to pay. And let's say you do get her number, she will keep asking you for drinks and more stuff. So guys, what needs to happen is you need to relax and be calm on buying women things. Just be easy. It's not even worth it. I'm telling you. Women love taking advantage of good, gullible men who don't know any better, who don't know their own value. Because this thing, if you knew your value, you wouldn't spend no money on a chick to get her number or to have a conversation with her to talk to her. If you knew your value, you wouldn't do it. Because you got to look at it like this, guys. Why isn't she buying me a drink? Why isn't she spending money on me? Aren't I a valuable guy? Aren't I a high value guy? Don't I have a soul? Don't I have 2 legs and 2 arms? Don't I have 10 fingers and 10 toes? Why is she not buying me anything? Why is she not texting me first and putting forth effort? Why is she not so eager to see me? Why is she not so eager to hang out with me and be around me? Why is she not blowing my line up? Guys, it's this thing on this Facebook page. There's a criminal. There's women. It's sick and sad. There is on the Facebook page. I don't know where it's at. Guys are in jail, shirts off and everything, and you have women who are, they have. I don't know how they get a phone in jail, but they're flexing and everything, and you got women in this Facebook group salivating over these criminals with their shirts off in jail, and these women are sending them money via Cash App. These girls are sending these dudes money while they're in jail. That should let you know how far this community has come. You saw that Booster Coyote. It's sad, man. It's really sick and sad. Like straight up, you can't make it up. I don't know where it's at, but it's been going around. It's true and it's sad. And so I tell you guys, man, these women will send money to dudes in prison. And you guys out there paying for these women and buying them stuff, and y'all free. You guys are free. You can walk around. You can start a YouTube channel. You can go over here. You can clock into work. You are a free man. And you telling me y'all looking to wine and dine these women? Listen, man. Keep telling y'all this stuff, man. You guys gotta leave these women alone, dude. I should say leave them alone. Not leave them alone. Leave them alone. You have to stop breaking bread on them, because a woman is only going to uh, take from you what you allow. So if you giving her stuff, what you think she's gonna turn around and say, "Oh no, I'm sorry, it's okay." No, she's gonna take it, and she's gonna see, oh, you're able to be manipulated and used, and she'll keep taking and taking and taking. Shout out to Mr. Jigaboo Jones for contributing his 5 shekels. Thank you, brother Jigaboo. Guys, if you have not checked out the Patreon, we got a lot of exclusive content on there. Go ahead and become a patron today. Support me, and you can get other content that I cannot put on YouTube. If you have not followed me on Twitter, guys, there's the link. Go ahead, click the link and follow me on Twitter, Darius M Network. Let's get some calls before we get to the third way a woman takes advantage of you. Let's get some calls. 630-618-7110. Call the show. Because I want you guys to go into 2021, not bitter, not angry, but I want you to go into it enlightened. That's how I want you to go into it. I want you to be up on game. I want you to be up on manipulative tactics that men and women, for that matter, because that's what this is about, how they try to take from you and take advantage of you. I don't want that to happen to none of you brothers. This is why I be doing these streams. Call the show. They waited one day in Hurricane Sandy to see them on visit, Darius. 12 hours in a storm, no power. Trust me, I work there. Yeah, man, it's sad. What's your name? Talk to us. Where you from, brother?
Hey, Darius, this is Artist.
How's it going, Artist? Talk to me, man.
From Texas.
What's up, dude?
Hey, how you been, Darius? How you been, man?
I've been holding up, keeping my head high and grinding, man.
Yeah, right now, I'm just trying to focus up on driving. Hopefully, once I get drive, I can figure out better ways to move, get my revenue flowing more. Right now, I'm trying to find another job again.
Yeah, that's good. See, you have your plan. What are your goals for 2021?
Finally, to get into IT trade school.
Okay, it's good. Have you signed up for any? Do you know which college or class you have your eye on or anything?
Yeah, I have you heard of my computer career, right?
I haven't.
Yeah, I'm mostly looking for that place, but right now I'm just doing my taxes before I get that secured.
Okay, that's good. So you have things you can work towards. And let me say this, guys. For a lot of guys who are depressed about not getting women or whatever the case may be, oftentimes you don't have anything to focus on outside of women, right? Women are fun. You can enjoy them. You can have sex and whatever. But if you don't have your true purpose and calling in life, like this Artist of Procedure does, if you don't have goals, if you don't have plans for today in 2021 moving forward, what's going to happen is women are going to make you even more angry. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a date with a woman tomorrow and you don't have anything really going outside of women, basically, in your little job. What's going to happen is when she flakes on you or she plays little games, you're going to get really angry and you're going to get frustrated because you're making her your purpose. You're making getting women and getting sex your number one, goal in life. So this is why you must have things going on, and women should come literally dead last. Because I can tell you this, when it comes to the guys on her list that she's talking to, she got a whole long laundry list, and most likely you are middle of the pack to last.
Yeah. Yeah, mostly you just want to stay focused on your purpose in life. And it's been strange, like, how I've been saying I've been struggling with all that. Can I say no, Fat?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like crazy because I get strong urges as soon as I wake up and I have to rush to the shower.
How old are you, brother? How old are you?
22.
Oh, you're 22. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, your testosterone is through the roof. I'll be 32 in January 6th, in about the few days. But yeah, man, your testosterone is raging like crazy. So all you want to do is busting chicks, or not busting chicks. All you do want to smash, and you want to get one off basically. So
yeah, it's crazy. I have to hide my phone half the time so I don't just instantly like phone's like the easiest access to porn.
Exactly. Man. Listen, brother, keep your head up. I appreciate you for contributing. We will continue the sermon, man. Keep us updated.
All right, thank you, man. Have a good one, Darius.
You too, brother. Yeah, man. What's your name, man? Talk to us. Where you from? Yo.
You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, I've been out for College Park.
I can hear you in the back. You gotta turn whatever's down in the back. All right, guys, when you call, make sure everything is going well, and turn the background off because I can hear it. We can hear that. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I hung up on mistake.
It's all right.
Yeah, I sound like Bernard from Atlanta.
Okay, how's it going, Bernard?
Good. Yeah, ain't no simping out here.
You sure?
Oh yeah, honey, ain't no simping.
Cool.
Yeah, real talk, they'll keep doing your thing. I watch you all the time. Yeah, I learned a lot from you.
I appreciate you, man. Are you an Atlanta Falcons fan?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
You see, I mean, they had a bad break today, man. I mean, I thought they was gonna, either go at least overtime, but the kicker didn't do his job. That's what sucks about being a kicker or having a kicker. I mean, you praise for making kicks, but when you miss one, you're like the most hated person on earth. Thanks for calling, brother. Love you, man.
Yeah, I can't watch the games.
Yeah, so let's continue with the sermon. So the third way a woman takes advantage of you and uses you. Guys, you got more calls. We'll get to it. Go ahead and talk to us. Where you from, brother?
Is this thing on?
Yes, it is. You're on.
Hi.
What's going on, man? All right. The third way a woman takes advantage of you, takes control of you. Before we get to it, we got a new Apex Predator member. Shout out to Mr. Kilo. Great to have you, brother. And guys, if you are not a member and you would like to become one, I know it's probably kind of tough for you to not be able to comment and say what you want. But we do this for a reason on this channel. Shout out to brother Kilo and all the other members who are exclusive members of the channel. So if you'd like to become one, there's the link, or it's pinned up at the top somewhere. All right. The third way a woman takes advantage of you, and it's sad, man. You got more calls. I can't get to the third way. Go ahead and talk to us. Where you from?
Hello?
Yes.
Yo, Darius, what's up?
How's it going, man?
I'm good. Yeah, I was just calling because I got this one chick, right? We were supposed to meet up like 2 days ago, right? And she flaked. She was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. When I was trying to confirm, and yeah, I did that. Who's this thing?
Okay.
So it's like, what do you mean? It's blank, And I'm like, I didn't respond because I'm trying to. I don't really do that, She kind of just flaked.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even tell me,
So let's rewind the clock back. Let's just dissect this because I've been flaked on so many times it blow you guys' mind.
Yeah.
How old are you, brother?
I'm 18.
Okay. How old is this particular girl or woman?
21.
She's 21. Okay. And where did you meet her?
I met her at the gym.
Okay. And you guys exchanged numbers and everything. And
I gave her my number.
Okay.
She was good.
Okay. Did she hit you? Did she hit you up? And when did you guys like text? What did you guys talk about?
I didn't text her too much because I'd be working, but we met up a lot. I mean, 3 times.
Okay. When did you guys meet?
Times.
What was the first time you guys? What did you guys do in the first time y'all met?
All right, so the first time we went to I think it was Smoothie. Nah. First time I picked her up, and she introduced me to her parents, which was fucking weird. But
keep it PG, brother. Keep it PG, brother.
Oh yeah, PG. Yeah. So the second time we went to Smoothie King, got smoothies, and the third time we went to a restaurant. We went to dinner, and then we came over to my place.
Okay. Then when you came back to your place, what'd you do? What'd you guys do?
She was on her period, so we just did, the only thing you can do when she's on her period,
She just gave you head?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you bust in her mouth? You bust?
Everywhere.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, so when was the last time y'all went on that third date, or when she came to your house and y'all did the do?
That was the last time. This was supposed to be the fourth time, but she flaked, and I'm pretty sure she was. Huh?
How long ago was this third date?
The third date was probably 2 weeks ago. So I didn't hit her up the next week. I didn't hit her up, consecutively. So it was like another week after the third date. So yeah.
Okay, and so let's say y'all went out, like I said, on a Saturday. Y'all went out and y'all went to a restaurant. She came to your place, busted your mouth.
Yeah.
Or you busted her mouth, excuse me. And when she left, did she text you after that?
Yeah, she did. She did all that stuff, all that high interest.
What she say? What she text you?
Was like, I got home on safe. I hope you had a good night or whatever. I got home safe, and I don't think I texted her, but that's what she texted me.
Okay, and did she text you anytime after that, or like 2-3 days after, or what?
I don't really think so. I think I initiated. I mean, I might have seen her at the gym the next time, and then we probably, went. We actually hung out from the gym, like an Insta date actually. Once though, because other times I'd be like, I gotta get going.
Okay. So you saw her at the gym. So the fourth time you saw her, y'all, you saw her and everything, and then you tried to set up the date over a fourth date or fourth get together over text. And what was this fourth get together was gonna be? What were you guys gonna do?
She was gonna come over. Just come over.
Okay.
We were gonna watch Terminator and probably have sex.
Okay.
But I get the feeling that she thought I was too focused on sex, and that's not good, But I guess that's why she flaked. She was probably with somebody else. But I mean, it was fine. I just called up, another chick. But, I didn't like that. She was cute too. She was really cute.
I'm sure she was. Here's the thing, brother. You 18, and for all you brothers in here, I want you to understand this. Never, ever be ashamed of your masculinity and you wanting sex. Never. Don't try to downplay.
No.
Right?
I told her. I said, she was like, I feel like you want to have sex. And I said, yeah, I do.
So, so did she tell you that over text or when y'all hung out the fourth time?
In person. This was like after the Insta date. And we planned for another week, which was the next week. That she flaked, right?
Okay. Now, and here's the thing. Pause right there. And here's the thing. And that's another, I'm glad you called, brother, because this was my third point. Time waster. Here's the thing, and I've talked about it in my video. What a woman will do, and it's so slick and sneaky, but this is how they get their security in their freaking boyfriend, right? And this is how they get more stuff from you.
Yeah.
She saw you took her, you met her parents, you took her for a smoothie. Then the third time you took her out to eat, right? So what a woman is doing, she's calculating.
Wait, no, I didn't take her out to eat. I made her. She pretty much paid for me all these times when we went out.
Okay.
Like I didn't I tried my best not to spend money. I tried to make her invest because
right.
I mean, me spending money on her means nothing.
Okay, cool. So you guys are going out, you guys are hanging out. How a woman puts everything together after sex happens, she thinks that, okay, how do I get this guy to be my boyfriend. Or how do I get this guy to give me non-sexual attention, right? So
Right,
what
right,
women will
right.
do, and so many women have done this. It's crazy, it's funny, but this is how women are made up. A lot of women, they don't have any charisma, any confidence. So the first thing they go to is, oh, are you want me for sex? Or I think you just want me for sex. They'll pull that card to make you feel guilty for wanting to have sex, for being a man. But the thing about it is, she's not really into you like that. But a lot of times, women want boyfriends, and they want that title,
Yeah.
or they want more benefits from you. So they say, "Oh, I think you just want me to have sex." Duh. See, here's the thing, guys. Never get ashamed or feel bad. And I made a video about it because women will do this goofy stuff. Are you want me for sex? Or
Uh-huh.
women who are into you, I'm telling you, they're gonna be all on you. And the women who try to make you feel bad or make you like rethink your masculinity or your desire, or your urge to have sex, two things are happening. One, like I said, she wants you more of a boyfriend. She wants more benefits before she,
Uh-huh.
gives you the sex. And two, she's having sex with somebody else, and she's
Yeah.
seeing somebody else. So, or she has interest in somebody else, and that guy most likely is giving her probably a little more than you're giving her as far as financially or attention or whatever the case may be, more
Yeah.
incentive. So she's gonna pull that on you to see what you'll do. Now these type of women, when they pull that stuff, uh, what you do is you just say, yeah, of course. If I'm attracted to a woman, I'm gonna want to have
Yeah.
sex. So what did
Yeah.
you?
And
Go
I
ahead.
said, I was like, listen, don't act like you don't want to have sex either. All right. She started laughing, you know. So I don't think that she wasn't into me, right? Because if she wasn't, I don't think she would have came over, you know, done all that stuff.
Correct. Yeah. So a lot of women, brother, what it is they want more. They want like a
Yeah.
boyfriend. So this is how women get boyfriends. Because again, like I said, they have no charisma, no confidence, no real personality. They're
Nah.
not fun. They're boring. So how they get what they want out of men is they say, "Oh, you want me for a sex? I feel like you want me," because they're trying to lock you down or get more from you. That's what it's really comes down to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when she said that, what did you say? You said, yeah, go ahead.
When she said what?
When she said, "Oh, you want me for a sex or whatever," what'd you say?
Oh yeah, okay. So I said, you know, it's not. I kind of said it's not exactly. It's not the only thing. You know, I was like, you know, oh, we can watch Terminator first and shit like that, or stuff like that. My bad. And you know, I'm not gonna. I'm not really. Because I really wanted to watch Terminator, so I was like, you know, I'm not even gonna look at you doing Terminator, right? She laughed, and then I was like, so don't act like. I was like, but don't act like you don't want to do it either, right? And that's when we started laughing. And
What did she say?
then she said, she was like, listen, don't make me laugh because she was mad at me about something, but I just kind of played it off, but I don't really care. But I was like, yeah, don't act like you don't want to do it either, right? And that was it. I had to go after that, you know. So I got out the car and
Here's the thing, brother. And I want
yeah,
all you guys to remember this phrase. You 18. I'm glad you calling in. Remember this
yeah,
phrase, guys. Whoever controls sex controls the relationship.
yeah. And I wanted to make that clear without, you know, sounding gamey, you know, but I couldn't. I couldn't say, listen, you can't dangle sex in front of me without sounding like some, you know, dating coach or looking like I looked this up on YouTube, because you can't do that, right? You can't look like you're
That's the worst situation. His thing, the vast majority, because what she's trying to do is she's trying
yeah,
to feminize you. She's trying to beta you, and she's
yeah,
trying to get you into this more boyfriend submissive role where she's in control. This is why these freaking relationships they just annoy me, because the vast majority of dudes who are in relationships, they are not in control. The woman
yeah,
controls the sex, and this what this particular woman is trying to do. Trust me, it's happened to me
yeah.
so many times.
And you know the funny thing is, the last time that she came over was she actually tried the flake, right? She did the same thing,
What you do?
but then I did this. I was like, I didn't text her back when she flaked, right? When she was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it, left on red, right? And she texted me again. She was like, oh, I'm sure I'm gonna be able to see you next weekend, right? And I said, nah, I don't know. You're gonna have to, you know, make it up to me, because I mean, you could have told me that you're not free. You could have canceled way early, and I don't like that, right? I said something like that, And that's when she started blowing me up, basically calling me. She was like, you know what, I'm actually free. And I saw her the same night. And that's when she came over and then, gave me head and all that stuff.
Okay, so she was about to actually flake on that day, but she see, this is the thing too, brother. She talking to a lot of different dudes, so
Definitely.
she can't even really focus on you. She like, oh, should I go hang out with this dude? Should I had a date? So she's all everywhere. And what women are trying to, a woman's number one real goal in life is to find the guy who's going to give her the best benefit. So she was like, man, okay, if I go hang out with this guy, then what benefit am I going to get? I'm gonna say this too.
Yeah.
When women say it's the time of the month, more often than not,
it's not.
It's not true.
It's not.
But here's the thing, guys. The reason why they say that is because it's so two reasons. Number one, she already has a boyfriend. I'm be honest, she has a boyfriend. Number two, if she doesn't have a boyfriend, it's okay. It's hard for women to give a guy sex and have some casual. When women spread their legs for a guy, they're giving the most valuable thing to a guy.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to right. So that's what's going to attach her to you. So a lot of women are afraid, and they know that if a man's masculinity, a sex game is so strong that if they have sex with a dude, they're going to automatically get attached. This is why they say like, oh, is it all you want me for, or so where do you see this going? And you're like, dude, we're just hanging out. Like, what you mean? Right? Because
and I feel like she might be doing that subconsciously.
Yep.
Because she doesn't. I guess she just inherently they don't want to get attached, right?
Yep.
Because they got to move on to the next person, on the next provider or whatever.
Yep.
Right?
She's like, okay, I can't give him sex. Trust me, it's crazy how a lot of women give me head. Like I remember I had this one chick just give me head like 3 times, and then like she was just like, and when I look back, I had women give me head like once, twice, because they know that, man, if I have sex with this guy, their guard is completely down, and they know they don't have much else to offer. Just like you said, she has no charisma, no personality. Most women just don't.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, I remember back in the old days, like a year ago, if I met this chick, I would have been super intimidated. I came to her house. It was like a $5 million house with like little 2 like foreign puppies, and I just didn't act impressed. I was like, I just walked around and I was just chill. But it was,
that was her parents' place?
Yeah, that was her parents' place. She's like she's like staying at her parents' place for like Christmas or whatever, right? She's in college right now.
Okay, so is she far? Where does she go to school at? She's like far away from you?
It's like 2 hours away. So she's only gonna be here for another 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
And that's his thing. That's another deciding factor too, because if she's in school, what's gonna happen is she's just working out or whatever. She's like, you're just a fling to her. Like I've had flings with chicks. They back home from school, and then you smash them, and then after that then they just go distant. Or she probably has a boyfriend maybe in college, and she ain't gonna tell you about it. So women are like, man, females are just everywhere, dude. Like this is why I try to keep it simple as I possibly can. Listen, we smash you, we hanging out, hooking up. If we ain't doing that, I ain't talking to you. I don't want to hear nothing. Because if you start trying to dig into like why she do this stuff like that, I don't even get into the whys no more. I don't get it. I don't try to like think and say why she ghosting, why she flake. I just say, listen, low interest. It's on to the next, on to the next. Right. And I've been having this mindset for so long. On to the guys, man. I've cycled so many women. I like packages on the assembly line. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them until one cooperate. Then that one cooperate. And she start acting goofy. Get rid of her. It's like I have no. I've been in the game for so long that I'm so numb to women's crap, and I would literally get rid of women. I don't even think about the things we've had done together. I don't think about the fun times we had, the great sex. I don't think about none of that. I'd say, you know what? Low interest. She ain't cooperating. On to the next.
Yeah. And I got about 2 questions, but the first one is, right, what do you think I should do at this point? Because I never had her number saved, right? So I didn't have to delete it. Right. And, I said, who's this? She said, what do you mean? It's Lexi, right?
So,
And
let me ask. And when she flaked off, you said 2 weeks ago, correct?
I said what?
You said she flaked on you 2 weeks ago. Y'all supposed to hang out. She flaked.
No, she flaked just 2 days ago.
Oh, 2 days ago. Okay. So when she flaked,
Yeah.
what did she say? What was her flake excuse?
She said, I'm not going to be able to make it. That's it. She didn't explain herself or reschedule.
Okay.
So I know she's probably with some other guy, right?
Right. Of course, 100% of the time she's with another dude. 100%. It's
last time it was, I got too much homework.
She was. It just simply was. Guys, women are boring. They don't got none. They don't do nothing extravagant. They just with another guy. It's just simple as that. Don't just chalk it up to that. And hey, low interest, move on. But here's the thing: when you said who's this, she said, "Hey, it's Lexi." The thing about it is, you can. When you said who's this, she said it's Lexi. That was yesterday, right?
Yeah, last night.
And what did you reply back?
I didn't reply.
Okay. And has she texted you all today or anything?
No.
Okay. Here's what you need to do. Just move on. Low interest chick. Because here's the reason why you want to move on. You're dealing with a chick who's manipulative right now. She ain't trying to spread her legs for you. Okay, she gave you some head, but that was kind of on some shaky stuff. She really want to slide through. So she's basically showing you uncooperativeness right now, right?
Yeah.
And so, you said she had a $5 million house. She's a little wealthy little chick. So she's most likely used to getting her way. She a little prude, right? She used to, she ain't trying to submit like that 100%. So, because, she's daddy's princess. So what's happening right now is she's just, ain't trying to, she likes you. She really likes you and she's attracted to you, but she's like, man, I'm conflicted because I ain't trying to give my all to him. And if I give him my all and I give him sex, then that's gonna make her automatically submit to you. So, if I was you, just cut it off. If she texts you back tomorrow, next week or whatever, just don't even reply. Like, oftentimes, guys, this is how you win with women. Like, I just stop replying. I just there's no point of going back and forth because women have game too. And their game is to try to.
And she's over 20, right? So she's probably dealt with. She's probably had to do something to weed out the desperate dudes. So.
Yep. So, guys, the majority of women you deal with, the best option is to not contact them no more. Just straight up move on. And it's gonna take a lot of you guys to be that savage, and that's why I tell you guys, get in the field, talk to a lot of women, so you can be immersed in this emotional manipulation that they try to do, so you can become numb and you won't be angry, and you can just cut them off just get rid of them. I can't even think. Just get rid of them and just move on.
Yeah. What if I'm like, I didn't really appreciate that, and she apologizes? Do I give her another chance or something like that?
No, because here's the thing, brother. You're dealing with a girl. When a woman says, "Oh, so you just just want me for sex," like when she is saying that stuff, or she said, "Oh, you just want to have sex." When she said that, what she's telling you is she's not 100% into you.
Right, because she wouldn't say that to her celebrity crush. Right?
Correct. And I always use that analogy. If it was her celebrity crush, would she say, "Hey, Lil Wayne, are you just want me for sex? Hey, hey, LeBron James, or hey, Nick Cannon, or whoever. Hey, Drake, you don't want me for sex, do you?" No, she would never say that. So the thing about it is, a woman can give you head. She can hang out with you, but you got to understand, she's always fielding offers. She's always talking a lot of different dudes. So she's not really that into you. Now, granted, here's the thing: she's having sex with other dudes or another guy. Just trust me.
Yeah,
trust and believe me.
She even said, "At least I'm not pregnant," right? When she said she was on her period. So.
Right. So she's did she say she's on birth control or anything?
No.
Okay, you get there. So here's the thing: she's just let her go. Any woman who's like 50-50 and who ain't like trying to just get to you, let's make it happen. If she's questioning you, like I've been with women, I'm about to have sex, and we touching each other, and she's like, so why did you bring me here? Did you really like? And like I'm like, what you mean? We already basically naked. Or they like touching on you, like it's like I have so many different experiences. Or they look at you like, so she's like, is this all you want to use me for? Or like they were my place, like I thought, and we kissing, we making things happen. And she's like, I thought we were just about to eat, and I thought we were just gonna eat dinner and watch movies. and they smiling like this, like, bruh, like, and man, these females, they be, man,
Yeah. I'm
it's
thinking
go ahead.
it's maybe, like a shit test to make you commit
Yeah,
emotionally,
yeah.
right? And see if you're like a beta that's gonna submit to her way. But I don't know.
Right, it's his thing, and ultimately, a lot of women want, because I've talked to women, they have boyfriends at home and boyfriends at college. She could try to make you, because that's she got two security blankets in different areas, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So, man, the game goes real deep when it comes to women getting what they want and everything. So
Yeah.
often she's trying to most likely make you to a beta. Women say that they see you a lot, like some good qualities in you, because you got to think you came into her home, you met her family, her mom and dad are in her home, so that's more a guy who's just piping her down. She ain't gonna have that happen. That's dudes who like more boyfriend material, who's more long term, right?
Yeah.
So when you did that, that's how she kind of saw you, and you know, so she's trying to basically mold you into that. You know, a lot of women
I
try
don't
to do
see
that too.
why though, because I mean I didn't convey any signs.
You did.
I'm not beta, right? And
You
I
did.
don't look beta.
Here's the thing.
I mean, there's
Here's
a reason why. Like I'm 18 and I got with this 21-year-old.
here's the
Like
reason
older
why.
girl.
Here's the reason why. I'm quite sure you have a good physique. You work out. You in shape. Here's the thing. The reason why she saw you as beta, not because of how you look and whatever. Let's look
Yeah.
at how things happen, right? When you number one, boy boyfriend slash beta material. Does she drive? I think she does.
She drives, yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. Number one, boyfriend beta material. What you did, you went to her house and picked her up. Number one.
Mm.
That's number one. That's boyfriend energy. It's boyfriend material. Number two, you took her out to a smoothie spot, right? And did his thing. You did, the first time you went to her house and picked her up. What did you guys do?
We went. We were supposed to go to the mall and stuff, but it was raining, and I was. I remember I was like, we can just go to my place, and
What did she say?
She was. There was a lot of resistance.
See?
But I didn't take it as rejection. I still kept going. That's how I got her to. That's how I got her here the second time or the third time, I think. Right.
Right.
But
Let's talk. So the first time you picked her up and then it was raining and everything, and you said, hey, we should go back to my place. When she said she gave you resistance and you took her back home, correct?
Yeah.
So guess what? Boyfriend material. When she gave you resistance, I've been with chicks like that. Like we hanging out, we go for a walk or we drink some coffee or just whatever. Hey, we should go back to my place. The first day, she like, no, I think I'm gonna go home or maybe next time.
Yeah, that's exactly how it sounded. That's
right?
Exactly
You see what I'm saying? So she sees
it was
you.
really passive aggressive. It was really passive, like, no, I think I'll just
I think I'll just go home. You know why?
Yeah.
She sees you more as boyfriend material. Because here's the thing, it would be kind of off if you picked her up from your parents' house, or you picked her up from her parents' house. Then y'all supposed to go to the mall. You're supposed to bring her back. It would have been awkward if you pick her up from her parents' house. Y'all go to the mall. Y'all go back to her place and smash. That's awkward to her. That's not because you already gave off the hey, I'm picking you up, which means you're a good guy. You're a Prince Charming, picking her up from her castle. Literally, it's $5 million place, right, from her castle.
So it was gated and everything, yeah.
Right, gated community. So the fact of the matter is, what you should have did, brother, you should be like, first and foremost, boom. Hey, I'm about to cook some dinner or whatever. You have her come to your place. Or y'all can hang out and watch the Terminator first go around, or maybe get a smoothie and say, hey, let's go back to my place. But the fact of the matter is, when she declined the first time, that meant, hey, you're a good guy. She sees you as long term. I'm telling you, women decline to me a lot the first time. Guess what? I just cut them off. So that's the first way she saw you as more boyfriend material. And this is why guys, I tell guys, don't tell a woman about your military status. If you have a nice job, tell her you're working like at a temp agency or something crazy. Tell her, don't try to highlight accomplishments in your life, because women compute that as good guy.
Yeah, and I that's probably what messed me up as well, because I'm 18 and I'm in real estate. And
did you tell her that?
Saw the car, huh?
Did you tell her that you were in real estate?
Yeah, I mean, after the third time she asked, because I said, I'm a nail shipper, just random stuff like that, bunch of times, and I finally said, I'm in real estate, and then she sees the car and everything, and I pick her up, and yeah.
Okay. See what I'm saying? You real estate, you doing your thing. So women compute that stuff as boyfriend. This is why you have to limit what you say to women. You have to like relax on your occupation. You have to like when women ask me, so what you do for work? I tell her I'm a professional massage therapist. You want me to give you a massage? Oh really? No wait. So guess what? She know I'm employed, but she knows that I'm good with my hands. So it's lead her more to sexuality. Even though I'm in the medical field, I would never think of tell her what I do. Oh, she like, you work at a hospital? Oh, dang. They just start thinking big butt. Like, women put. Listen, man. If you guys want to be seen as strictly sexual, first and foremost, now here's the thing. You could become. I'm not saying, guys, not to be boyfriend, get a girlfriend, or nothing like that, because I got a main chick. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, you get a girlfriend, you become a boyfriend on your terms, not on her terms, not her trying to say, so, I don't feel like having sex, or is it all you want me for? You do it on your terms. So after you smashed a handful of times, or maybe through for 4, 5, 6 months, then you can say, hey, and she brings up, so where do you see this going? You can say, okay, you can be my girl and everything, and let's keep it going, but don't try to have her put you in a straitjacket first, right? It should be sex, and if she ain't giving you sex, I ain't trying to be with you. I don't want you around me, because here's what's gonna happen, brother. Let's say like you went along with her crap.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have like been eager to have sex with you for anyway, because she's already playing games. She flaked on you. She's about to flake you. You barely got some head, right? You barely got that. And I'm gonna say this: the reason why she most likely came over as she was acting flaky, because I'm gonna tell you this: she was weighing her options between you and maybe 2, 3 other guys, or maybe another guy. And another guy most likely was probably more attractive, maybe had more, maybe she just liked more, but that guy flaked on her, or that guy wasn't really with it, or that guy probably piped her down real quick. And then now she's like, oh, okay, hey, let's hang out and everything, because she like, trying to hang out with you, and that's why she probably said, oh, my period, but she got smashed and she didn't want to have 2 dudes running them that day.
That's cold.
Listen, man, the game is deep when it comes to these women and how they operate, man. So she said, okay, I give you head. Trust me, guys, women have sex with 2 dudes on a day. They have sex with 3 dudes in a week. Like I kid you not. It's crazy how women are, but this is why I tell you guys.
Wow.
You said why?
I said wow, because I've been red pilling all that for like a year and a half, but now that I'm actually experiencing it, it's crazy. It's
a crazy world. But
crazy, yeah.
The fact of the matter is, these women, if they ain't cooperating, they gotta just go. I don't care. Any excuse a woman gives me, I don't even reply. I've got to the point where, like, I tell guys, you say, who's this? I've got to the point where I just don't even reply. Like, I just move on, because my abundance mindset is so high that I know I can get any woman any day. I can go out, go whatever, right? So I cut so many women off. It's been, I remember it was one girl, real quick. I was talking to her for like a whole year. She was consistent and everything. She came through at least once or twice a week for a whole year, giving me good sex. She flaked one time. It was like 8 months in. And then I was like, all right. She knew I wasn't with it. So I let it go. I said, all right, you know what, 8 months, all right. Then a year, like 4 months later, she came up with a goofy excuse. Hey, my engine died. I'm stranded. I'm stuck at work. I'll let you know when we can hang out. Maybe next week. I said, guess what? Now granted, we consistent, y'all, for like a whole year, straight up 365 days. You know what I said? I ain't say nothing. And guess what? She didn't say nothing back either. She didn't text me 2, 3 days later and say, hey, what's up? Because she knew I knew the game. So she went back. So for a whole year, women can be cool with you for a whole year. Then she meet another guy. So she going about her way. But guess what? In that whole year, I ain't give her nothing. I ain't put no work, and I ain't do none of that. Right? Yeah. So she on to another dude, wherever I could care less where she is. It was a while back, but And I didn't get frustrated because here's the thing: the last thing you guys want to do is get emotional with a woman because she knows, oh, this guy's on my playing field. Now I can control him, manipulate him, and dictate how I want things to go.
Yeah. And what I did to, remedy that the night that she flaked, I just called up a different girl, but I feel like I should have just been fine. I think I was fine being by myself that night, but honestly, if I admit it, I can admit I kind of cared a little bit too much, but I didn't show it, obviously. But that's probably why I called up another girl,
Right. You didn't want to feel like you was taking an L, so you're like, all right, let me get another chick in. Now, was she more attractive than the other girl, or was she less attractive?
She's less attractive. I can't lie.
Okay.
Cannot lie.
Right. So, and you smashed her?
Yeah. Okay. She's just a little bit less. She's a little bit less attractive. These girls with these suicidal, bipolar and stuff like that. She's, yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, here's the thing. This particular woman, she just saw some goofy stuff. Here's the thing. She gonna hit you up maybe 2-3 days later, or from now. My recommendation, dude. She not like. Here's the thing. Men overestimate a woman's interest in them. Right?
Yeah, I did. Because I got a big head in general, honestly, but, her, yeah, I did.
Right, men overestimate, so then we think women really like us and everything, and want to hang out, but they ain't really into us like that. That's why I say, guys, if she ain't trying to have sex like straight away, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about no second day. I don't care about taking it slow. My number one motto is, if a woman is hanging out to go see a guy, you better be ready to have sex. And I tell my daughters the same thing. Because here's the thing. You're manipulating them and you plan them. And you're wasting your time. Because here's the thing. It don't take a woman 3, 4, 5 dates, 10 days, 2, 3. It don't take her all that time for her to know if she want to have sex with you. Because what she's doing with that at 4, 5, 6, 7 dates is she's trying to figure out reasons why she's not going to have sex with you. This is why I tell guys, if she ain't having sex the first get together, first hang out, first meet up, the more time in between that first date and second and third and fourth, that's the least likely you're going to have sex with her, and the skill is not going to be that high, right? So it's going to be dying down in her attraction. She's going to start viewing you more as a beta. She's like, okay, you know what? This guy took me out 3, 4 times. Might as well give him sex. It's like, okay, here you go. Like, as opposed to the first date, boom, everything on and cracking. You strike when the iron's hot, and she's on you. That's why I say first date sex, I'm 100% for it. If she ain't down, see you later. Because here's the thing.
Right.
I guarantee you 100%, the guy that she's into, be it a celebrity or an average Joe Blow, a guy that she's into, she is going to have sex. Every woman has had sex on the first date. First hang out with a guy. That's because she was really into him. So why not have sex with me on the first date? Why play games? It's because she ain't really into you. Right?
Yeah, got it. And last question, I'm 18 and in real estate, and I'm thinking, if I should, mess with girls on the side, or just put my head down and just grind, forget about any female, maybe just do it on the weekend or something like that, right? Or just work on the weekend instead.
Here's what I would do if I were you, because you're 18, you're young, you have a really promising life. Make sure you, and promising career, make sure you strap up. All right, you
strap, yeah.
Make sure,
yeah, sure.
If a girl say I'm on birth control, just because you're 18, you're really young, and make sure, because you have a good head on your shoulders, you listen to all this content, so you far ahead of the curve. I was simping like crazy when I was 18, 19, 20, right? So you're in good hands with the content you listen to in the manosphere. So as far as a girlfriend,
no, definitely not a girlfriend. No.
Okay, you talking about just smashing chicks? Well, here's the thing: you can have fun and smash chicks. Make sure your purpose in your real estate and your education is number one. Because these girls, all these girls, they're gonna dip off anyway. Just like that girl that you talking to is 21, dipping off, acting.
Yeah. She was scheduled for Saturday, and I typically work. I'll work maybe 8 hours on Saturday, but you know, it was like after 6, so I'll be done after 6. So, still, I could have done more, you know, in regards to working, right? But I just didn't. So,
right. This girl, because you got to remember, she's in college.
yeah.
She lives on campus, so you think she'll get piped down? When she's supposed to go back to school?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So she gonna go back to school. How long was she gonna be there for?
No clue after that. I was focused on just maybe,
Piping
giving
her,
the pipe, like,
right,
yeah,
piping her
within
down.
the 3 weeks.
Right. And a lot of women, they feel like, oh man, he gonna use me for sex, and I ain't gonna never see him again. So, well, might as well not give it to him, because a lot of women, they want that security too. So,
Yeah.
if she feel like she ain't gonna see you again, y'all gonna be away 2 hours away, however far. She most likely, I ain't gonna give it to him. I get to a guy on campus who I'm gonna see every week or every other day or whatever. So that's how a lot of women compute things too. So the number one thing is, if she ain't cooperating, she gotta go. That's it. No two ways about it. I don't care about her being I don't care at the time of the month. I don't care how she feel. I don't care about her family member, dad. I don't care if she got in an accident. Me personally, I've gotten so savage, and it's gonna happen when you guys get older. I just don't care about her, a woman's well-being for that matter. Now, if she's my main chick, it's different. But to an extent, my main chick, she know I don't care about getting rid of her either. Like,
Right.
I don't care how much you've done for me. You can buy me a spaceship. You disrespect me, play games, act flaky, I'm getting rid of you. But the thing about it is, that keeps you ahead of the curve. It lets her know that you're not about games. And if you're able to get rid of a woman really quick at the drop of a hat, she will stay with you, right? She'll stick with you longer.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys got to be cutthroat in 2021 and moving forward, because these women ain't playing no games with you. They don't care about manipulating you. They don't care about leading you on, because you got to think, women are selfish by nature. So it's time for us men to be selfish. Period.
Okay, so more of the story, you know, be selfish myself and just work, and also do it, you know, mess with girls part-time, you know, on the weekends, right, after my career, right? They come after the career.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, appreciate it. I got to get going, but thanks a lot.
No problem, brother.
Sure, to come to the next podcast.
All right, keep your head up, man. Yeah, man. You can't play no games with these shit. No games, man. Hey, shout out to we got an Apex Predator member. Shout out to Mr. Jeff for becoming an Apex Predator member. Guys, if you want to become a member, press 1. Oh, you can't press 1 because only members can comment. Woo! Darius cracks himself up, man. But shout out to the caller, man. 18-year-old, really young guy. So, hey, guys, sometimes I like to laugh. Make myself laugh. But I think we're gonna have I'll say a good 85-90% of the streams will be Apex Predator member live streams. I think that's gonna happen. Just imagine not being an Apex Predator member, you just watching me. How could you? Woo. But hey, listen, the show must go on. Call the show if you have a story or anything. 630-618-7110. Again, the link is pinned up top if you want to become a member, or I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, of course they was typing. Oh, press 1. Listen, man, we got to start, separating men who actually support other men. Now, I care about all you guys, and I care about giving you wisdom, but, this one needs to happen. Punch in air. Hey, guys. Oh, before we take another call, because we got the line's blowing up, guys. Like the last stream, we get the 300 likes. I like that caller, man. Yeah, business, you got to earn it. Just like I put in work and give y'all the wisdom, Listen, make sure you give it a thumbs up, man. We're gonna get to let's get to 300 likes, and then we'll take more calls. Shout out to Mr. Scott Nguyen. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up, brothers. Guys, if you have not followed me on Twitter, I'll put the link up. You can follow me on there. Darius M Network. Also, you can follow me on Instagram as well. Guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Everybody turn on that notification bell. Another long string. Hey, might as well make it long. Might as well keep going. Why not? Of course it's staying on. It's staying on. These streams always stay on. And go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you haven't yet. Darius M Network. Yeah, guys. So you don't allow women to take advantage of your time, your money, and use you as a placeholder. Because these women love, man. Like, guys, the game has gotten so ruthless with women. You got to think about something, man. They're talking to so many different dudes through dating apps, through dudes over here, dudes over. They're talking to so many different dudes. This is why women are so flaky, because they're always weighing options. They're always okay. You know what? Let me see if this guy gonna do this. Let me see if he's gonna call me. So that's why they can never be consistent with you. Their emotions are over here with this dude. Their mind is over here. Their body is over here. She's scheduling this date. She's flaking on this dude. She's getting it like these women are already crazy as it is. So they got all these different things going on with these different dudes, and they can't just be consistent with you. This is why I tell you guys, like, when women say, oh, is all you want me for is sex, or they ain't trying to have sex, is because they're having sex with somebody else, so they can't give it to you like that. Like me and we can, like, today is Sunday. I can smash your tick today, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I won't, like, get attached like that. Some guys will, but it's like, but women, when they get themselves to a guy sexually, what's going to happen is 9 times out of 10, she's going to get attached. Like, I've never heard of a man, matter of fact, I've never said it to myself, so where do you see this going? Like, have you had sex with a girl and say, so where do you see this going? Is all you want me for sex? Have you ever said that to a girl? No. You like, what the heck? I hope you just want me for sex. Exactly. That's why I'm straightforward. Shout out to Mr. John Ham. I'm straightforward and direct. I don't play no games. I don't beat around no bush. None of that, man. Because here's the thing. When you beat around the bush with women and you're not straightforward, that gives her room to play games. I don't want to give a woman room to play games. This is why I straight up tell them, listen, I'm looking for something casual right now, but if I do meet the right woman, I'm open to something long term. Now, here's the thing. When I say I'm open to it, that's not means that you going to be long term female. It doesn't mean that you're going to be my main chick. But the fact of the matter is, I'm having casual experience with different women. But if I meet the right woman who's cooperating, who's on point, who ain't playing no games, then I'm open. I'll be open to it. You know how jobs have, like, open interviews? How many times you been to open interview and they have all type of people coming in and applying? 9 times out of 10, you ain't get hired. That's how I say with women. Listen, I'm taking all type of interviews. I'm busting different chicks' butts. I'm smashing. Piping all types of chicks down. Listen, come on through for open interview. Pet, 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 pet. You can slide through, and after you slide through, all right. Listen, you didn't get hired. It ain't my fault. I'm the corporation. Straight up, I'm the corporation. You just didn't get hired. You just don't qualify. That's just part of the game, man. Shout out to Scott Gwynn. Been a while since I contributed. This one's for the Fiji Fund. Cheers, dear. Shout out to Scott Gwynn for contributing his 5 shekels to the Fiji Fund. Everybody knows that I'm a Fiji water fanatic. Better for your body, your mind, your spirit. Ralphie says UPS, United States Pipe Service. Pet, literally. Thank you, brother Ralphie. He's been with us for a long time. And the guys don't understand. Most women, that's what they should just be designated for, man. You see, you younger guys, you'll start to really realize, and I'll be 32 in a few days. You'll really realize that, listen, most of these women, they just here on this earth, man. They don't build much of anything. They not really charismatic. The vast majority of them don't have no personality. They're not necessarily fun. We all know women aren't funny. Now we're not trying to harp on them or put them down and say, oh, you're trash. No, it's not that matter. But the fact of the matter is, you got the vast majority of women that you're gonna encounter. They are of no benefit. So the only real benefit, that they can really give you is sex. So you remain detached, you have a good time, you hook up, you do it again until she drifts off to somebody else. Let her be somebody else's headache, man. And it's okay. A lot of guys don't understand that, man. It's okay for you to hang out and hook up with a girl and let her be somebody else's headache. You see the red flag, stop trying to make things work. Don't try to make things like say, well, don't try to turn your head and say, the hair was good, the sex was good. I think she can be girls from interior. No, man. Don't try to do that. Because I guarantee you, when you try to make a girl from interior, she's going to drift off. Guys, let me tell you this, man. The vast majority of women know they're not girl from material. So when you try to make them girl from material, they like, dude, they disrespect you because they've already been ran through by multiple dudes, and you try to give them a benefit. This is why, like, single mothers, they have all these crazy expectations, and then when a dude gives it to them, I guarantee you they're gonna be not appreciated. They're gonna take them for granted and disrespect them. This is why, see, a lot of y'all, this is going to go over a lot of you guys' heads because y'all, probably don't have that much experience, and that's understandable. And that's why I tell you guys, you have to get more experience. Like, stop just watching videos, man. Get out there and experience these different women. Start seeing how savage they are so you can just be baptized in it. Too many guys are just watching hypergamy videos. No, I want you to actually get hands-on. Get out there in the field. Experience this mess. Ralphie got one coming this Saturday. Listen, experience these women, man. Protect your seed, your sperm, and protect your signature. That's it. Experience them and protect your wallets. Some of y'all don't know how to stop breaking bread. Seriously. You guys got to get out there, man. Guys, if you like a one-on-one consultation with me, shoot me an email. True, dear, it's quite true. Got to take those rose-tinted lens off because it serves no purpose. Yep. Being single has been much better for me. Weeding out the BS, and I am glad some of these women come and go within a week, and some has been cooperative and consistent for a while too. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Unique Mind. Exactly, man. That's okay. Like, guys, here's the thing, man. Y'all got to get out of this fearful mindset like, oh, man, I can't talk to no women or they gonna get me. No, man. Just like Unique Mind said, just enjoy these chicks. Have a good time. Bust they butt. Smash them. They gonna guys they gonna come and go anyway. See, here's the thing. Let me keep it 100. The reason why too many guys have one-itis and they still talking about the family court system is because they're not really out there in the field. Because if you was really out there in the field and you was dealing with women, you'll see how the vast majority of them are toxic. And you thinking about the court system in marriage, that wouldn't even come to your mind. That's not even on the forefront. That's way up. That's a way on the back burner. That's how you know guys are just stuck on this court system and the women they're gonna take you for everything and divorce. Dude, anybody trying to get married out here like that? What you doing? Dude still talking about marriage for what? You gotta get past that. Hook up, hang out, have fun. Because honestly, that's what most of these women want to do. They just hoping they find a sucker along the way. They want to hook up, have fun, have sex, and they're hoping they find a little sucker who don't got that much experience with women, and she just lick her chops. Then she take advantage of you, use you, get in their relationships, make you the boyfriend, then give you sex sparingly as a reward. Guys, get a live stream a thumbs up, man. Like it. Give it a thumbs up. I'm going to say this, man. And we're going to go a little deeper. Let me say this. New Year's Eve is coming. Most men only get sex, for the most part, on 3 occasions. Their birthday, Christmas, or Christmas Eve, Christmas, and New Year's. But you got to understand, Christmas and New Year's Eve, that's a week apart. So you only get sex those 2 times. We'll throw, Halloween in there, maybe. She can wear her little vampire, and you can finally get some sex. So, guys, you're getting sex a lot. Most married dudes, or most dudes for that matter. The sex is controlled and regulated. This is why those are long-term relationships. Man, when the chick tries to say, "Oh, I'm looking for long-term," she basically saying, "I'm looking to manipulate you, man." She basically, when a woman says, "I'm looking for something long-term," bruh, you don't even know me. Like, long-term, she's saying, "I'm looking for a guy who I can manipulate, a guy who I can have sex and just take it away anytime. I'm looking for a guy who's more reliable, who I can just dish out the sex here and there." That's what women like, man. Like, here's the thing: long-term relationships, that's fine. Being with a woman, that's fine. But here's the thing, and I said it before: if it's not my idea, if I didn't bring it up, I don't want it. Because here's the thing: when a woman says, this is why it should only be your idea for long-term relationships. Because when a woman says, "I want something long-term," what she's saying to you and to herself and everybody else is, "I want a guy who I can benefit from financially, emotionally. I want all that security. Me. Women don't get in long-term relationships to give to a guy. This is why you should never go off a woman saying, "I'm looking for some long-term," or "I'm dating with a purpose." All right, girls, tell me that crap, man. Dating with a purpose. You what? Literally, dating with a purpose, which means I'm gonna make you pay for this snatch this hold that I gave for a whole bunch of other men. I'm gonna make you pay. I'm talking to you and hanging out with you for a purpose, which means I want benefits. That's why when it comes to relationships, okay, cool, you can get in one, but make sure you say, "Okay, I like this girl. It's my idea as a man to get in this," because when it's your idea as a man to get in a relationship or anything long-term or committed, what's happening is you're not getting anything financially really from her. So you have vetted her and you say, "Oh, she's a cool girl to hang out with." You actually like her for her. See, when women want long-term relationships, they don't necessarily want you for you, or they're not really sexually desiring you. They just want that title of a boyfriend. Because most women, I'll be honest, they just alone, man. They're alone, they're angry, They're bitter, they're sad, they're mad. So they say, okay, you know what? Let me get some dude. Let me get a boyfriend. And they try to keep the sex from you, man. All the Apex Predator members. One of the many perks is I follow you on Instagram and Twitter. Right now, I think I'm only following on Twitter. How many guys am I following? I'm only following 4 people on Twitter. And on Instagram, I'm only following 7 people. So if you would like me to follow you and you would like to become an Apex Predator member, there's a link. Become one. Foreign chicks better than these American chicks. We have to understand their subliminal messages, info, logic to protect our energy. Yeah, like women talking covert messages. Maybe I'll see, possibly I'll let you know. Like women are rarely, if ever, like straightforward. This is why I tell you guys, direct them. Hey, we're going to do this. Come on. If she resists, okay, I'm not going to try to debate and say, come on, why not? How about we do that next? Okay, we can do it next date. We can do it tomorrow. No, hey, we doing this. Come on, let's go. If she's like, oh, if she resistant, or like you try to get together or something like that, she says, oh, I got to check my schedule. I got to see. I got women. Trust me, women don't do nothing, man. Like I kid you not, guys. Women don't do much of anything. They go to their job and they come home. So when a woman says she ain't really into it, or she's like, oh, I got to see it, I'll like, like girls talking about some like, oh, the pandemic. Get out of here. You know, see, here's the thing. When women say stuff about the pandemic and COVID, first of all, it's a strain. I'm not going to get to medical stuff. You ain't going to die from that. You're fine. You got the little flu. It's going to last a little bit. You'll be fine. You'll recover. These women are having unprotected sex with different men. They don't know what STD or STI he has. He could be HIV positive. He could have all type of things and disease that can't be got rid of. COVID, it goes away after about a week span, a week and a half, on its own. And these women are out here giving oral sex to different men, doing all types of stuff, having unprotected sex, ain't testing no dudes. You talking about some COVID? You talking about some pandemic? Oh, I can't do it. I gotta I'm stuck in the house for 14 days. Yeah. So you want me to talk to you for those 14 days, and then on that 15th day, oh, I'm busy. So I done gave you 14 days of straight attention while you was quote unquote quarantined. Get out of here, man. That's all it is a ploy, man. That's why listen, man. Listen, guys, y'all gotta listen to me, man. I'm not trying to beat my chest in, but listen to me. I'm trying to help you. That's like, y'all ever talk to somebody like, listen, man, I'm trying to help you. Have y'all been there before with somebody and you know you trying to do right by them and you don't want them to perish or mess up? You say, listen, man, trust me, dude. Listen, trust me. You know how y'all been there before? This is how I feel with you guys, man. Seriously. I'm not lying. All these chicks got piped during quarantine. Now, one of them, I'm telling you, none of these chicks ain't getting no quarantine, man. And they sitting up here lying to you. Lying to you, telling us, oh yeah, I'm quarantined. Oh, you know, I don't think I'm gonna this pandemic thing for the next 14 days or 2 weeks and guess what? That's gonna be a whole 2 weeks And here's the thing. She could span it out for a whole month. She could say, oh, I'm still quarantining for 3 weeks. And you know what they'll hit you with this. I'm quarantining for 14 days, for 2 weeks. Maybe after I'm done. Or they'll hit you with something like, I'm going to get tested in a couple days. Maybe after I get my results back. Or she'll say, sure, after I get my results. Or she'll say, oh, that could work after I get my results back. Notice how that could work. Sure. Maybe after I get my results back. All these vague terms to waste your time. So she can say, oh, well, and I guarantee you, these chicks don't care about getting vaccinated. They don't care about getting tested. So you think she, going to get tested. Majorities won't even have health insurance to keep it 100 with you. She's using that time she has in the house to line up the dudes that she wants to get it down with. Yep, she's just using that time. That's what women do. They use the time to see what dude she really likes, and it's crazy, guys. Women just straight up gather up a whole bunch of dudes. I'll tell you this in the video. They gather up a lot of different guys, and then now it's her playtime. Woo! Like Ken and Barbie dolls. Like they gather up a whole bunch of dudes and just string them along. Have no intentions of hanging out. Have no intentions of meeting you. Have no intentions of having sex with you. Have no intentions of anything. That's why, guys, man, I tell y'all, be straightforward and direct. None of this goofy games. We got a guy calling. What's your name? Tell us where you're from.
Hey, Darius, this is David. I wanted to hop back on real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I had 2 more questions.
Go ahead.
All right, so the first one is, I'm going to be seeing this girl sometimes at the gym because she goes there and she works there, right? So I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. Like, am I going to look at her or what? Like,
why are you concerned about her? Isn't she done? She done deal?
She is. You're right.
That's it. She's
but she's going to try to talk to me.
Okay, that's what you do. She knows you. Listen, let me tell y'all something, guys. When a woman flakes or cancels, that's disrespect. Period. That's disrespect. She didn't even bother rescheduling, my dude. Which means she's saying, I don't care about your time. I mean, like she was dealing with some other dude. She didn't even bother to reschedule.
Right.
Listen, man, this girl, it's not nothing malicious or nothing like that. It's over with, man. Guys, we got to start just cutting these chicks off, man. Because here's the thing. Let me tell you this. You're in that position of giving her all your non-sexual attention. You're talking to her at the gym. Let's say you do it your way. You start going and talking to her and, hey, how you doing? And flirting, and she get all that attention. She know you want to smash. Women ain't dumb. She know you want to smash and hit, and she going to text you, and you most likely going to set another date up, and she going to come over and build some goofy stuff. Or she going to cancel on you. Or she going to, listen, this girl, she had her one time. See, with high value men, brother, women get one time. You'll get them 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times. One time with me. Because here's the thing, if I allow you to play me once, what you think gonna happen? You'll play me again. So it's best to maintain your dignity and respect, and yes, have an ego. Because a lot of guys say, oh man, give me another chance, man. Lower your ego. No, I got a huge ego. And I love to be respected, and it's gonna happen. And if she's not, trying to put out and respect you, man, get rid of her, man. Because I guarantee you, there's gonna be women who gonna be down. Just like that girl you said you brought over, and in exchange for her, guess what? She came straight over. Y'all hung out and had a good time. That's the only type of woman you should be dealing with. And here's what's going on with you, too, brother. Last thing, the reason why she's on your mind like this is because you haven't smashed. That's the only reason.
No, that's a fact. Yeah, that's literally yeah.
Once you smash, because women know, they know. That's why they don't want to give you sex, because they know, oh, this guy, I'm on his mind. So once you give you sex, then guess what? You don't really care too much about her.
Nah. But even before the sex or before I was supposed to get it right, I was already really distant. I was pretty aloof. I didn't talk to her at the gym too much, right? Even after we met up that one time, I was still pretty aloof. And sometimes I'd pull away and she'd come back. People were like, oh, why aren't you talking to me? They're ignoring me. So it was the same.
Here's the thing, man. I gotta keep it PG.
Yeah.
But if we ain't effing, we ain't talking. That's just simple as that. I don't talk to women I'm not effing with. If we ain't effing, FUCK apostrophe N, we ain't talking. I don't talk. I don't have no female friends. What we talking about? I don't want to flirt with you, because guess what? Listen, men and women. If there's no sexual chemistry, if it ain't happening, you using me. Now, unless you put me on some money, or you're saying you trying to put me in a better position, give me a business idea for your real estate or something like that.
Yeah.
What is she doing? What are you guys doing?
Nothing, man.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
So essentially, she's a waste of time anyway. That's what I'm saying. So, because guys, you understand, women don't build. Yeah, y'all know how, y'all ever heard the phrase women say, "Oh, I want a guy I can build with." No, she wants a guy who's already been building, who's already made it, so she can move in. Women don't build; they move in. So if she's not helping you build or helping you get money or whatever, what is she doing? You're just talking to her for nothing. She's wasting your time. She's occupying your thoughts. Listen, when you're having sex, I don't want to talk to you. I don't care about your day. I don't care about your family. I don't care about your job. I don't care what you have for lunch. I don't care if you slipped on an ice cube. I don't care about any of that. And his thing, every man should have this mindset. Because his thing, the more you care about these women, the more they manipulate you, the more they use you, the more they take advantage of you.
Right.
I don't let women occupy my thoughts. This is why I say, listen, if we're having sex, we ain't talking. Like, I don't want to talk to you about, I just personally don't care about anything you guys. Let me break this down real quick, and I'm gonna get the floor back to you. I enjoy women, so I don't want anybody to say, "Man, Darius, you so mad at women." No, I enjoy women. They're fun. We hang out. The women I actually talk to, I'm actually having sex with too. So here's the thing: yes, we can talk, but we gonna be having sex as well.
Yeah.
And the only time we're talking actually is when you're in person with me. I don't want to sit on the phone with you. I don't want to talk. What are we texting about? I don't care about any of that. We talk either after we have sex or before, but sex is going to happen. Guess what? The minute you say, "Oh, I don't feel like it," or "Is that all you want from me?" "Oh, you know what? All right, I don't think we're on the same page." And guess what? I cut them completely out, ice cold, like they didn't exist, and I just go get another one. And a lot of you might say, "Man, Darius, that's kind of wrong, man. What if you have some history with her?" I don't care about no history. You know why? Because she don't care about no history. Guys, these women treat you guys like. I always give the analogy of the blades of grass. If you guys look out in the morning and look outside in the blades of grass, you can't even tell the difference. You're like, "Man, all of them green." It doesn't matter to you. That's how women treat us men. So guess what? I'm just adopting their same mindset so I can be successful. That's it.
Right. All right, I got another question. I feel like, people watching this can benefit from the answer, but it's, tips on approaching different, because I approach anyone I want to, but
make sure you become an Apex Predator member, man. You got all these questions. This is consultation time, ain't it?
Yeah, no, I was thinking about it.
Make sure you donate to the church. Hey, listen, I'm gonna continue the lecture. Call back. Make sure you support the stream. Make sure you become an Apex Predator member. Give me a shout back, all right?
All right.
Yeah, question time? This is consultation, man. Listen, guys, you understand, a lot of guys, this I said, listen, we ain't sleeping around, we ain't hooking up, we ain't talking, man. I just don't want to talk. Should we go down into the rabbit hole a little more? Yeah, got all this question asked for free. Here's the thing. I ain't gonna listen, man. We got to get deep in this hole, man. Let me go deep. Can I go? Should I go deeper can I get the rabbit hole for you guys? I know we ain't done a rabbit hole in a while, but here's the thing. For all you guys who are fresh to this, we should do it on the main channel. Guys, make sure we get the 350 likes. Get a live stream a like. You guys will go into the hole. It's like in soft white feet beta. Is it your woman's feet? You can like something, but I mean, I like a girl with a nice butt. You can like certain things, but I mean, are you worshiping that? Sidetrack. Here's the thing, and this is the shout to Busakai. This is the mindset y'all gotta have, man. Support the church. Shout to Busakai. Make sure y'all support the church, man. Right. Here's the thing. Women see you as a blade of grass. Okay. I'm putting you into perspective. I'm going to take you guys through how women view you. Because one, I study women in psychology, and two, I've been around so many in my life. Here's how women view you. You can close your eyes if you want. Close your eyes if you want. Take you through a simulation. Imagine yourself as a blade of grass. When you look outside, right, or a pebble on the beach, or let's say you dump a whole bunch of a box of rice out on the table, a fresh box of white rice. Now look at that white rice, or look at that blade, all that grass out there in that field, or that pebble on the sand. This is how women view all men. Right? You're there, and to her, you're her fans. She can walk over you, she can step on you, she can chew you up, she can spit you out, she can say and do whatever she wants to you, due to the fact that there's so many different blades of grass, there's so many grains of rice, there's so many pebbles on the beach. This is how they view you for the most part. And they see you as insignificant. Until proven otherwise. This is why your behaviors matter and you having a standard matter. Now you can set yourself apart from those blades of grass, from that grains of rice, from those pebbles on the beach. You can set yourself apart, but you have to have a standard. And that standard is letting the woman know, this is what I expect, this is what I want. If you're not down with that, I will get rid of you. It's done. You don't listen, guys. Women don't care about your well-being. They don't care how you made the money. They don't care about sleepless nights. They don't care about all the push-ups and sit-ups and pull-ups you did. They don't care about all the crunches. They don't care about how many supplements you've taken. They don't care how many times you went to GNC. They don't care how many times you put solution in that bottle. You click, 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 and you about to work out and you trying to get your gains up. They don't care. And you bust it open. They don't care about any of that. They don't care about you grinding. They don't care about you staying up at night. They don't care about you going for that interview, for that promotion. They don't care about any of that. They don't care about how many times you've been rejected in your life. They don't care how many times you've been flaked on. They don't care less. What they do care about is what they getting from you. What is this man standing in front of me, trying to holler at me, trying to shoot his shot? What is he giving me? How can he make my life better? How can he give me a better tomorrow? Is he really attractive? Can I get rid of my current boyfriend that I'm with or the guys that I'm talking to and put this guy into there? See, this is how they view you. They don't care about cultivating any meaningful relationship. See, they like to disguise it like that. They like to say, well, I'm looking for a meaningful relationship. I want something long term. No, just say you want a dude who's going to do your bidding. Just say you tired of paying bills. Just say, you know, I'm tired of being rented by different guys, so I want something long term. I want a guy with security. This is how women view you guys, man. They're looking for a means to an end. Now, here's the thing. There's no new reason to be mad and upset because this has been happening since the beginning of human civilization. Women look for the strongest, most competitive, most athletic, most wealthy guy to give them a better life. This is how it always been. But what I'm telling you guys, this is how you need to see women. You need to start seeing them for what they are. And when you see them for what they are, you'll be able to operate different. You'll be able to approach situations different. You'll start to realize that why would I be afraid to approach her? Why would I be afraid to talk to her? Why would I be in fear of not knowing what to say when this woman is put on this earth to please and serve me? Why would I be afraid? Makes no sense. You start to really realize that the vast majority of women don't really have that much to offer, man. Oftentimes, you'll start to realize that, man, I'm better off without them. Y'all build rapport, you go straight for the number. I don't build rapport for what? What are we building rapport for? Because here's the thing. Here's why when it comes to building rapport, Brother Josh, a woman knows if she finds you physically and sexually attractive. She knows within the first 25 to 30 seconds, 15, I say about 10, 15 seconds. She knows it. So building rapport means I'm not confident enough in who I am, so I have to try to play up me as a person, and I have to kind of try to use different tactics so she can like me. See, when you on your mission and you running around doing things and you on the move, I don't have time to be sitting there having these long-winded conversations. Because here's the thing about building rapport: when you try to build rapport, here's the thing, you can talk to a woman for 20 minutes, and you be talking and talking and talking and try to do the nice way and try to go over here, then go way over here, and as opposed to, hey, listen, I gotta run. Let's get together and hang out sometime. Me and you. I'm just a straight beeline. Boom. So when she says, oh, I have a boyfriend, okay, cool. That took me about 60 to 90 seconds. That took me 90 seconds to no more than 2 minutes, as opposed to a guy who's trying to build rapport, who's talking to a girl for 20 minutes, talking to a girl for a whole week or two. Talking about, okay, this is the day I'm gonna get her number. She done got piped down within that week or two. She smashed 2, 3, 4 different dudes within that week or two. While you trying to fathom, what should I say? How do I build rapport? How do I get her to like me? Should I ask her? Dude, man, strike when the iron's hot. Period. Strike when the iron's hot. Because I guarantee you, every woman likes sex. All of them like it. Shout out to Mr. Unique Mind. I've learned a lot from you and still learning how to adjust according to these women. Shout out to Unique Mind. Yeah, adjust accordingly, man. Shout out to Brother 86, Paul 86 for contributing as well. Again, Bootsy Coyote, thank you. He said, have you noticed more and more women dating betas lately? It's all for control, right? A guy they know won't leave them and they have all the power. Man, it's a dude, right? It's a white chick, and it's, I kid you not, man. It's sad. They live on the first floor. I stay on the third floor of my apartment, but they live on the first floor. And I never forget this chick, right? And I think they still live here. And they have, excuse me, she has a boyfriend. She's a white chick. He's a Mexican guy. He's Hispanic, but the dude has breasts. He has breast. As for a man, he has man boobs, and you can tell he's like a scraggly, kind of dirty, greasy guy. Nah, I don't let people do their own thing. He doesn't drive. He has man boobs. Like, he doesn't drive. The guy's like, he's a greasy guy. He's like he wears, I mean, I don't, listen, whatever people want to do, but you can tell we're in different lanes. And here's what women do. Women like to compare boyfriends and compare men. Just like us men like to compare our girls, if you had a main chick, to different chicks. So you know they compare. And he just, he ain't driving. Me personally, I don't know if he goes to work or not. No, he's below average. I mean, that's her mating choice. And this other dude, he stays on the second floor, right? And this guy, he doesn't have a vehicle. So I'm like, what the? And, I just come in from work and I just do my thing and do, go on. And these guys, it's two greasy guys. This other guy, it's just, you look at him like, I mean, come on, man. Right? And I'm saying this to say this. Both of those dudes don't have a car. Now, I don't know if they go to work. I personally don't know, and that's whatever they do. But the fact of the matter is, both of them are kind of greasy type of dudes. You can tell they're not necessarily rejects of society, but they're not good. They wouldn't be a good wingman. I would never call them up and hit them up. Now, mind you, these girls are kind of cute. I give them that. They're cute, cute girls. But women choose certain guys for certain things. And I noticed that all the women who move into my apartment complex over the years, what I noticed was every guy that they get, those guys have no vehicle. Like, I'm telling everyone, they had no vehicle. And it's been at least, I had like a dozen over the years that just move, chicks move in, they move out. And the dudes that they bring in there, they have no car. Not one dude. I seen it. I remember I seen like kind of at nighttime. It was like 9-10 p.m. And it was a dude bringing, like, she was helping him bring in his stuff. I think he moved from somewhere. She was moving him in. And he had, his black trash bag and she had a bag and he was carrying a tote and everything. And I'm like, hey, that's, guess what? He moved in with her. And this is how women control situations. This is how women control different dudes. I kid you not, man. Women, you guys understand, these women a lot of times like low tier men. Especially the ones who are like alpha females who like to work. A lot of these women like to be in control of different men. Truthfully, it's not worth it. Now, a lot of guys may say, man, dude, you got a chick, man, you moving in with her, you probably ain't paying on rent. If you want to see it like that, because a lot of guys will try to get jealous of those dudes and say, man, those dudes, they don't got no car, they probably don't got no job, who knows? He probably don't pay no rent like that. He living with a girl. They drive her cars and stuff. You can see it like that if you want to, but they not really living of their fullest potential. They're not being fulfilled as a man, living with another woman, and I don't want to compete with that mess. If I was to try to get at them, I've never talked to them, but I'm just giving you examples. I would never try to compete with a guy who's riding passenger, who's like, because I've seen that a lot. When dudes are like with their little chick, and y'all seen like cute, good looking girls, and they got their car, and the dude's sitting there riding passenger. He like leaned back, and he like see you. He like, what's up? He act like and guess what? The chick's driving. Guess what? That's her safe haven, man. And a lot of guys could get mad and could get upset and be like, man, dude, man, these chicks always choose Pookie, Ray Ray, and Tyrone's loser dudes, right? But at the same time, you gotta understand, a lot of dudes focusing on certain women. Guys, there's a ton of women out there. There are tons of women. Not every woman wants a trash dude. Not every woman wants a dude who's trash. Now, do a lot of women want those? Of course. But there are a lot of women who want a high quality man. Right? So to your question, brother, do women like, dudes that like they like getting relationships with beta males? Of course. Women love getting relationships with weak dudes, but I'm gonna tell you this. All those women was always mad. Like, I'll talk to chicks, man. Like, I sat straight up, sat down and talked to him. So, how was your ex-boyfriend? Man, he didn't work. We was together for like 3-4 years, 5 years, but he barely worked. It was so annoying after so long. I felt like I was taking care of him. I was paying everything. He was always using my car. I gave him my tax money. So, yeah, women have control right then and there, but they regret it because it's not in their biological imperative to be the head of something, to be the head of the household, to run the show. So yeah, these women like it temporarily, but then guess what they want? They want a dude who's dominant, who has his own. So that's why I never get mad at the chicks who choose Ray Ray, Pookie, Chad, or whatever the case may be, or these like low tier guys, because all the women will eventually regret it. All the women would get mad and be like, man, I wish I had a quality guy. I wish I didn't choose him. Man, what would it be like? Every woman like thinks and wonders like, man, how would it be? Right? I saw that girl on Insta. The guy she with looks very beta. Yeah, a lot of women, they just like beta, more so beta dudes. And that's just what they like. Because like when women get in relationships, that they necessarily don't like being in relationships with like an alpha male. Because the alpha male, it's scary for her. He got options. Women get in relationships not to compete no more. They ain't trying to be out there and competing and whatever. What they want is security, man. They want a guy who's reliable. And 9 times out of 10, if you're a reliable guy, she knows you can't get sex on a consistent basis like that. Because if she would, she wouldn't be with you. So women know how to choose guys for certain things. That's why you see single mothers that get pregnant and then like she trying to like settle down with a guy. That's because she knows that guy is going to be, there for her. That guy is going to be, readily available. How do you get out of the friend zone? You escalate things. First of all, you don't put yourself in there. The reason why you're in the friend zone because you didn't tell women, hey, come over my place straight first date. And she rejects you, you keep it moving. How you not put yourself in a friend zone, you start talking sexual with her. You talk about what's your favorite position. What's the craziest place you ever had sex? You start bringing those conversations up first get together, first hangout. And if she ain't rolling with the punches, if she's like, oh, it's too early to talk about that. Oh, I don't talk about that stuff on the first date. Okay, you don't find me that really attractive like that, so I can keep it moving. See you later. Hey, let's call this date at night. Guys, you got to be straight up. The reason why you're in the friend zone 9 times out of 10 is because you think that, man, she looks so pretty, she looks so good, she looks beautiful. So I don't want to say the wrong thing so she can think I want to have sex. So what I have to do is I have to take it easy and take it slow so she'll see that I'm not like all those other guys. No, I am like all those other guys. I'm an animal. I want to blow your back out. I want to pull your hair. I want to smack your butt. I want to do all type of stuff. Put you in different contraptions. Yeah, I want to do that. So that's how you stay out of the friend zone. So you won't have to learn. And if you in there, if you like, you want to be friends, just cut her off. That's how you get out of friend zone. You completely cut her off. You don't have to say, oh, you can say like, yeah, hey, I want something, more romantic, more sexual. But here's the thing, you've already laid the groundwork anyway. She know you in the friend zone for a reason because you didn't escalate. So you're in there now, and now you trying to get out? No. What you need to do is just cut her off, cut your losses, block her, get rid of her, stop talking to her, and from now until you croak, every woman you encounter, you get sexual. You let them know, hey, I'm looking for something physical. If you ain't trying to, do that, then, hey, that's it. Hey, why y'all timing guys out, man? How y'all time the chat out? This is a memory-only live stream. Yeah, different contraptions. Hey, nobody should be timing anybody out. Right? This is not a normal chat. This is everybody's here for a reason. So I don't want nobody to time nobody out. But here's the thing, man. Make sure y'all be direct. The more direct you are, the less wiggle room she can play games. Like I'm just straight up, cold, forward. Yeah, you can't abuse you guys abusing y'all powers, man. Everybody for a reason, man. Guys, give this live stream a thumbs up, man. Like the stream. Love you guys. We dropping a video tomorrow. We didn't drop a video on Christmas. Actually, I did drop it on the main channel, but I guess guys don't really watch it because it's Christmas. I didn't want to drop that on Christmas like that. So I retracted it. We doing 4 videos this week. So we doing video Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on the main channel. All right, since we didn't get Christmas. All right, love you guys. We out of here.